screen glow on my face, chat scrolls in. We all in the same place. Thumb on the trigger, that countdown low. Card in the cart, got the stream on go. Refresh that frame rate, so whole squad typing like say no more. Boss fight coming in the pre-roll ad. Wish list packed and the memes go mad. Every new clip got the timeline tagged. If this the lobby, then the map gon' blaze. Stay to play, press start, let it rain. Ride a hype train, never hit the brakes. Level up, new world on the way. Whole room shake when they drop that name. Stay to play, bright screen, no shade. Got my day one crew in the chat, we ablaze. Hold your breath on the loading page. When the logo hits, we all go insane. Hey, popcorn cold, but the chat's so hot. One more tease, yeah, they know what we want. Hot on red when the sound cue pops. See the date and the roof comes off. Side quest drip when they show that gear. Exclusive skins, yeah, we live right here. One more thing and we lose those fears. Whole new saga for the next few years. Stay to play, press start, let it rain. Ride the hype train, never hit the brakes. Level up, new world on the way. Whole room shake when they drop that name. Stay to play, bright screen, no shade. Got my day one crew in the chat, we ablaze. Hold your breath on the loading page. When the logo hits, we all go insane. From the first bright flash to the launch day line, we been here, came back every single time. From the couch co-op to the rank top 5. This the place, this the drop where our worlds collide. Stay to play, press start, let it rain. Ride a hype train, never hit the brakes. Level up, new world on the way. Whole room shake when they drop that name. Stay to play, bright screen, no shade. Got my day one crew in the chat, we ablaze. Hold your breath on the loading page. When the logo hits, we all go insane. Hey. Stay to play, press start, press start. Stay to play, press start, press start. Stay to play, press start, press start. We all go insane. Hey.
Yeah. Get ready, Grindhouse! Splits over back!
Yeah, one of these splits return. He gonna chart, let it burn. Flip that script page turn. Whole damn world gon' learn. Swing that break up what you land. Rumors running out of hands. Talk so loud I can spam, but you ain't really in the plan. Split nut punch, he not ready. Jokes hit low, but my aim stay steady. Laugh so hard that the frame go heavy. Split nut punch, yeah, the feed go petty. Guns of wars in my feed, every post like pick a team. But I just farm that meme, turn your rage to my stream. You throw shade, I throw charge. You want smoke, I want art. You press in, I press start. Hit your pride, not your heart. Split nut punch, he not ready. Jokes hit low, but my aim stay steady. Laugh so hard that the frame go heavy. Split nut punch, yeah, the feed go petty. He is not ready. Timeline till home Fred unsteady. He is not ready. Hit that joke, then we walk out deadly. Split nut punch, he not ready. Jokes hit low, but my aim stay steady. Laugh so hard that the frame go heavy. Split nut punch, yeah, the feed go petty.
Look, yeah, Phil Spencer better run fast. Heard a rumble in the forecast. Blue wave at the door. Whole squad yelling, one more pour. Mad booty better lace up. That catalog gotta wake up. Whole block watching this class. 2 brands, 1 crown, big crash. Phil Spencer better grab his mad booty. Place I coming for that box is a movie. Whole crowd spit down the line, going loopy. Who gon' home when that living room beauty? Tell me, Phil Spencer better grab his mad booty. Place I coming for that box, talking ruthless. Everybody picking a side like a jury. Console watching, getting loud, getting stupid. Green team saying we good. Cloud dreams, whole new hood. Blue team loading that disc. Story mode, got them all with. Scroll feeds, throwing up stacks. Frame rates, formats, facts. Meanwhile, I'm just here like who bringing friends and snacks tonight. Phil Spencer better grab his mad booty. Place I coming for that box is a movie. Whole crowd spit down the line, going loopy. Who gon' win that living room beauty? Tell me, Phil Spencer better grab his mad booty. Place I coming for that box, talking ruthless. Everybody picking a side like a jury. Console watching, getting loud, getting stupid. Yeah.
All right, grinders, it's time. How's everybody doing out there? Whoa, baby, it is Gaming Grindhouse Monday night, and yo, we are cooking. It is time, and there's no holding back now, grinders. I was wanting to do a mix, but the technology was not cooperating with me, so stay tuned for a live Grindhouse DJ mix in the house. But hope everybody had a great weekend. Super Bowl, man, I tell you, the Monday after Super Bowl is always it's like the worst day, man. It is like the worst day. It is, even though the game wasn't that great, man, but just like hanging out, eating all that stuff and drinking and just, oh man, I was DJing too, man. Grindhouse in the house, man. DJ Grinds. I was DJing a house party. It was really fun. So I was like, poof, I was exhausted and had to go to work on Monday today. So the day after Super Bowl in the U.S. is a rough day. But it's fun in the gaming end. That's all I got to say about that. And we got some news to talk about. And if you missed the show on Friday, man, or Saturday, it was a Saturday weekend edition, special weekend edition of the Gaming Grindhouse. Yo, gloves were off. It was wild, man. We were going crazy, and I think somebody heard me. I really do so. So, yo, Super Heavy, what's up, man? He said couldn't find a pocket spot. Hell, snow outside, yo, man. It's crazy, and stay safe out there. It's wild. But yeah, big news today. State of play. The gloves are off. It's time. But you want to know what? Like, we got some topics to talk about. Also, too, on Saturday, I did a special after show VIP room. We all went to the balcony and we played some retro games on there. So I tried a new feature there for the VIP. So if you're VIP, go check that out. I had some technical issues in the beginning, but I got some retro games in. But maybe something I'll do special for the VIPs and the Ultra and the Ultimate Grinders there, especially the music that you hear there in the beginning. If you want to get access to that music will be getting uploaded to the Ultimate Grinders, and some of it will be also to the VIP. So just let everybody know that that's there. So if you get a VIP, you got a whole bunch of new Gaming Grindhouse content coming your way, and awesome legacy Gaming Grindhouse content. And if you like the music, that's the way to go on that one. So hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. We are on our way. We got a whole bunch of subscribers from the last show, man. Thank you again for subscribing. Keep that going. We are now like 30 away from 3,200 grinders, and I don't know what I'm going to do, but it's going to be something. I'm excited about what I'm not announcing. Oh man, yeah, that worked for Xbox, so why didn't it work here? I guess so. But shout out to everybody. Okay, Niku in the house. Neil, Mirko, Hulk Hogan's here. Holy crap, Hulk Hogan. Ron MC in the house. Lord Hog, Super Hemi, trying to look for a pocket spot. Bahamut, what's up, man? Phil Bosch, Feet's on. Fabrizzle's here. We got Fabrizzle, Brian Cutler, Byron Cutler in here. Albuquerque Shad, Mr. Fox in around. We had, who else there? We're Ryan in the house. Iconic, what's up, Iconic Games, also known AKA Iconic Games. He's in the house. And Neil Augusto is here, and Ahmad, what's up? He says the PS5 Ultimate King of Gaming. Yes. Brigadier William Wild Beast in the house. What a bigger name for that one, baby. We are ready to go. But yes, before we get into the news, I do want to address something, because on Saturday, I kind of went on a grind rant about and also too, before I get talking about that, there is a super chat thing. There's a song that I made that, oh my goodness, the Trash Finger song, that will be released special tonight. I'll get released a special release the Trash Finger song if we hit that super chat goal. And also, I will be giving out memberships too if we hit our 50 over there. So there you go. That's all out of the way. But let me tell you something. I think I'm not an insider, right? I'm not no insider. I have 2 eyeballs. Those are my sources. What's up, Josh Ayers, Mr. Tennis, Curse Kane? How you doing? You know, but I really think I scare myself sometimes because I went on a PlayStation rant on Saturday. You know, I was like, you know, it's time. I was basically running around. What's up, Alex Gaming? How you doing? I was like, it's time. Like, enough is enough. I pulled Hagid out of the snow about 3 or 4 times. He's waiting outside, knocking on the door. I'm like, okay, get in here, and he did it, and he did his thing. You know, I made, you know, I had to call him, I had to get him in here like about a number of times, and I had a rant like,
stop, enough.
No, not now. Huggy, go outside. But the thing is like I had to do. He had to come in the office a couple of times, and I went off. I was like, it's time. And I think Herman Holst. He didn't like what I had to say about his cartoon Aloy. He's like, oh, you took him at my lady. But they listen. It scares me. I go on that Sony rant going, yo, it's time. Let's go. Like, let's see what's going on. And then this morning, open up my eyes and I see a huge state of play being announced for Thursday. Dude, it is craziness.
Stop. Enough.
We don't want him reverb. It's enough hearing him in one ear. Holy crap. Hold on, fix that. Thank you for letting me know. Otherwise, you would have them all reverbed over there. Let's hear Huggy. Is he clean now?
Stop. Enough.
He's cleaned. He's cleaned up. It was cold. But man, I think so. At there, Herman's like, you know what? I do see when this man, he puts, he does these videos. We do those videos. He does. He's like, I watch, and I see he has my video right here where I'm slapping the devs for doing cartwheels in the hallways, and that's the old Herman when I had 3 buttons undone, and I used to do this. And you know what? I think these service games have given me more of a turtleneck, and I heard the gaming Grindhouse, so I'm going to deliver the goods. And I think Herman listened. Man, I can't believe I go on a rant on Saturday, and then on Monday, they announced the biggest state of play that they have ever done. He felt the grind. He knew it. The power, and it scares me sometimes, because sometimes I do that on the show, and then like 2 days later, something happens. I'm like, they listen. They listening. I knew we were global. I knew we're huge. We got almost 3,200 Gaming Grindhouse subscribers, man. We're hardcore, man. We represent the hardcore quality gamers and for the customers. But there you go. But Herman Holtz, he listened. He's delivering. So let's see. And I'm telling you right now, we're going to talk about state of play big. We're going to glaze over these other topics, but we're going to go state of play, and we're going. I'm telling you right now, I'm going ham on this thing. There's no holding me down. Oh, no way. We are going all in. Let me give you a little bit of reverb. All in. That's it. This is the time. That's it. I'm not going in with tempered expectations. Aaron Greenberg not whispering in my ear. We're going into this state of play. We're going all in. And if we're disappointed, we're disappointed. But I'm going all in. I want to, dude, chef's kiss, we're cooking. I'm going in. I don't care. Well, I'm going ham. Predictions, expectations, we're going in grinder. So we'll give you time now while we're going through these other topics and glazing over them for you to come up with your biggest predictions and get hyped, because we are getting hyped. It's January. It's frozen as a witch's tits outside. It's cold as hell. But it's warm in the gaming Grindhouse, and we're going to put the fire under Sony for the biggest state of play. I know Google Gagas. I want to see cooking. I want to see Herman up there. No shirt. That's what I want to see. I want to see what hair he grew over the winter. I heard he was doing his stretches, and he had the gaming Grindhouse going, and he's like, I'm going to show him. But we're going big. And I'm going big. I'm going ham on this. That's it. Listen, we had Jeff Keighley. Talking about High God on his lame-ass game show. We had a state of play with devs pointing at each other. We had a Herman Holtz state of play with his love Aloy with devs talking about a game. One was over their shoulder. If we can't look forward to something like this, then what the hell are we doing here? And that's what I'm saying. We're going big. And we're going big predictions. I want to see it. No tempered expectations here. So, Aaron Greenberg, you could keep that at the door. We are going in. So, and if that's it, if it's disappointed, we'll be disappointed. I'm prepared. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm prepared. I'm like, oh, okay, it wasn't all I thought, but I like some things. Well, I didn't like some things. But we're going in. So get your predictions ready, grinders, because it is going to be fun. We're going to get excited because this is it. What else is there? Jeff Keighley's Smuggling Grapes Summerfest? Please. This is it. Nintendo Direct was bleh. What else is left? If we can't get excited for it, then we can't get excited. Let's go. Let's go. So get your predictions ready. We are going in, but we got to get off some of the topics, and we got to go glaze over these. That's right. The blood is in the water. Let them sharks out. That's right. Yes. And shout out to the Seattle Seahawks for winning the Super Bowl, whooping that New England ass. The quarterback wasn't ready for some football talk. That quarterback on New England wasn't ready. What's up, Duran? He wasn't ready for the big times. I did wear my Eli Manning shirt, my jersey, the New England Kryptonite, I call it. Had to represent my New York Giants and making sure that New England don't win. So I had to wear my my Kryptonite New York Giant attire, even though we'll probably have a good draft pick. And we got a whole new team I'm looking forward to next year. The Bad Bunny halftime show was awesome, incredible, and I thought that was probably the best part of the Super Bowl. But without that out of the way, let's get into the Gaming Grindhouse news. So let's start off first with like something that kind of tailed off from this whole service stuff, grinders. Like, when have we seen enough to know we've seen too much? Like, this is the thing. And, of course, sharing the wrong screen, because that was some of the issues from the previous night. And now I will fix, there we go, cooking with oil. Listen, how many times, grinders, do we need to do this? First off, did you know about this game coming out? This 2XKO? It was this service-based fighting game from the people from League of Legends and Riot Games. And, they announced that by 80 people, 80 devs have been affected. They're reducing the team size due to lower than expected player momentum. After the PC launch and recent console release. Wow, so they put it everywhere. Pause, Phil.
I don't
He don't know. He don't know.
To go back and look at the.
Phil don't know. After putting it everywhere, they still didn't meet their expectations. About 80 devs affected, about half the team. Impacted staff get internal job options where possible, plus minimum 6-month severance notice pay. The game will continue with a smaller, focused team prioritizing player-requested improvements. 2026 competitive series plans remain unchanged. Another service game, another tragedy. I think the writing has been on the wall for these games. I think these free-to-plays and these things, like I think a whole bunch of people jumped in and they were just like, yeah. But this is what I'm saying. When it comes to community, you got to get that momentum going and keep that momentum. And you could see with these online games, and you know what? Somebody wrote in the comments, and I don't know if it was in the Gaming Grindhouse comments, but it was on Twitter. I think it was in the comments. I think so. I feel bad I didn't mention the name of somebody commented on one of the videos. But, somebody's like, well, why tacked on, like, why added multiplayer to single-player games can't be monetized or can't be feasible? Why does it have to be these, like, it's either a multiplayer service game or a single-player game? Like, we're not getting the peanut butter and jelly. Like, why can't you just do a single-player game and then have a multiplayer game and then just kind of add on like we used to with battle pay, like with content and stuff like that, and monetize it that way as the longevity? Like, why does it have to be just the multiplayer? It seems like they're just running right to dessert, right? They don't want to do the campaign and whine and get people, because the campaign was always like the appetizer, the engage into the characters, into the world, into the gameplay, and then you would go through the campaign, and then from there, then you will go and want to have more and do more things from the multiplayer. So like the campaign kind of gets you involved in this world, not like these multiplayer games where we'll feed you the story over time to make you care about this world that you're jumping around in. And it's just like, I don't understand why they can't combine them. Like, why is it always these it has to be either or. And but yeah, and then this is like, they tried something different, they did this, and now unfortunately another service game kind of on life support here and layoffs because of, what is the term? They're lower than expected player momentum. So like, I just don't get it. And same thing with the Horizon stuff. I was like, why don't they just do Horizon and put on multiplayer on that? Ghost of Yote, that we might. Keep your predictions. Hold on. Woo! I'm not letting my out yet. I'm not letting my predictions out yet. Well, I got a prediction. But yeah, and also too, I don't think it's accurate. I don't think it's gonna be free to play. I think it's gonna be $40 because it said that Horizon game required required PS Plus. So I think it's gonna be paid. It's not gonna be free. Plus, it is canon, so the stuff that they do there, even though some of those characters look a little wonky, I don't remember seeing anything kind of as wonky as that during my Horizon. It seemed this, and that's the other thing. Like the cartoon of it. And I went to it on Saturday, but the cartoon of it was like, the cartoon and how the art style, it was fine. It just seems some of those characters, like the moves were definitely a little more extreme than what Aloy does, which is a lot more grounded. So, it's kind of like a fantastical version of it. But I definitely think that combat definitely needs some polishing and work on it. But this game was just a fighting game. And again, with these games, I just think there's just too much and it's too many, and people just kind of jump on, they check it out, and then they go back to what they know. And unfortunately, these developers and stuff are facing the reality of like, it's so fickle. And one last point I'll make about these games is like, you could have a crazy game and be everybody playing it, unseen play accounts before, and then, a month later, you put out an update that nerfs the gun or nerfs a shotgun or makes pickups less random or more random, and you can't get the kind of loadout that you want. And you could just lose your following overnight with a patch or a tweak or balance. That's how fickle these service games are. It's a very risky thing. And I guess maybe they're just low risk, high reward, because they could just kind of shut it down. And, it's like, yeah, we just instead of spending years working on it, I don't know. But I just, I really don't think. And fighting games got definitely a tough rap in the sense of the service stuff and these DLC packs. Like Street Fighter is just insane with how much their packs are, their season 3s. Same thing with Mortal Kombat. You buy the expansion, but you buy the Ultimate Edition, but that doesn't include the expansion that has a story in it with more characters, and that's $40. Like the fighting games have got crazy with all that stuff. And you'll buy the season pass at launch, and it's like, oh yeah, well that's just 4 characters, but then we'll have another season, so you don't get everything up front. You got to pay $40 a shot, so you're basically like rebuying the game 2 and 3 times if you wanted all the characters in the game. So, I don't know. But anyway, that was some bad news on there. And just kind of the service games just getting another effect there. So, out to them for hopefully they find jobs and things like that. And, and some publishers wise up on it, on these service things. There. What's up, Seth Flauntz? Now, how you doing, man? Jenna Hayes, how you doing, Jenna Hayes? What is up? Bahamut says he just had an amazing tournament for 2K XO at Frosty Frosting, so it's sad about the news. I played it. It wasn't too bad. It's just I don't know those characters. Like I was not invested in the characters. That's the thing, Bahamut. Like I played it, I was like, oh wow, look at this fighting game. It's pretty cool, but I don't know the characters and stuff, so I really wasn't invested in them. I don't know those League of Legends or those characters from their games. Maybe one or two, but I didn't know too much about them, and I just wasn't really involved in it. Like, I got other fighting games there on it, but yeah, talk about trashing, Accurate. Talk about trashing. I don't know what's going on, but Bootleg is holding up Windows Central by his holding up one hand like Atlas. He's just holding it above, like Windows Central's about to crash Windows Central Gaming, and Bootleg is like working overtime. He's working overtime. He says, pour one out for Gen Xbox 360's Xbox Ally. It died just after 5 months, and Asus says it's experiencing high repair volumes. Yo. Let's talk about this for a second. Also, somebody wrote in the comment right below, I've had the same situation play out that she mentioned in the article. Mine is still working, but one day I came back to use my Ally and it wouldn't turn on, just a black screen. Had to plug it in and keep holding the power button down for a while to cycle it. It worries me. Well, grinders. Let's talk about this just for a second. The original ROG Ally had a mechanical issue with the micro SD card in the top. It would get very hot, and it would make the file of the micro SD card corrupt, and it would just mess up your whole operating system. You had to remove the micro SD card slot. Asus never admitted that it was a hardware issue. Asus just kind of looked the other way. And everybody was going after them, RMAs, all this stuff to get replacements. And they kept saying it was a mechanical issue. They put the micro SD card slot too close to the exhaust fan, and it was really hot. And it would get really hot if you were playing games or on the system, and the system would have to be on hot. You play it on turbo, it will cook that card. It happened to me. And what happens is that the operating system just gets corrupt. Like, you can't play the game because it's not reading the drive, and it just messes up the whole filing system, and then you got to reboot and eject the card, the micro SD card. Everybody did not like that. I returned it because it fried my card, and then I got a Legion Go. They rectified it with the ROG Ally X, which was the black version that came out 2 years ago. That one, they slightly moved the SD card, and then basically never publicly admitted that there was a hardware issue with the original one. But guess what? The ROG Ally X, not the Xbox edition, was great. It was very reliable, it worked, and it was polished, and it was basically what the original should have been. Now, we come to the third iteration. A year later, the ROG Xbox. ROG Ally X.
I don't know. Like,
so we come to this, and now they're experiencing high repair volumes. They are experiencing issues with it. Technical issues. Well, what is the main difference with this one versus the X? The Xbox experience. The Xbox experience that stops startup processes and starts up the computer. So my guess is that Microsoft is pumping updates upon updates. First off, the Windows updates over the last few months have been corrupt and just messing up stuff. I haven't updated my computers in a while because they're like erasing or a Wi-Fi set. They're doing some crazy stuff. I see it all the time, and I'm like, I'm not updating it. So Microsoft is scrambling right now with their Copilot updates, with their tweaks and stuff like that, and they all like, they fix one thing and it breaks something else. But I think they're pumping this thing full of updates, this Xbox experience, probably a beta, and it's bricking or hurting these consoles. This Xbox full screen experience. Have you heard of the full screen experience getting like a big update? Dude, they're patching it a little bit at a time. And this is how they go. but this is your gaming device. And we'll talk about the whole next-gen Xbox kind of set up for 2027 and why are we even excited for an Xbox Windows-based computer, basically. Red Ring of Death Windows Edition. Co-pilot of Death. D, what's up? D, member of 5 months. He goes, the Xbox experience includes the Red Ring of Death for the Ally. Oh, damn. Oh, he cooked them. Huggy.
Stop. Enough.
Oh, Huggy don't like that. D. Huggy, he didn't like that. He didn't like that joke. I liked it. I think the Grindhouse liked that. I think it's funny as hell. Because you're right, that is the full screen experience. RMAs. They sent you a coffin? Oh, yeah. Here's our coffin. That's the full experience. Making sure that you get the full experience. There you go. Oh, man. Let me update my VIPs and let's get to the other. Oh, let's get over here. The VIPs, because I don't want to miss out on these. Boo. There we go. Make sure I get those. And then we got Easy Tone with the 2. Thank you so much. He goes, Microsoft really is the Temu of gaming. Dude, if you have Big Booty Bobby telling Satya that you don't belong in gaming, man, that is Big Booty Bobby Kodak telling you that. Oh, man. That is the ultimate insult. That is the ultimate insult, because Big Booty Bobby doesn't even know gaming, but he tells Satya they don't belong in gaming. Oh, man. That was ultimate slap in the face. Nutshot, Herman Holt style. Glassdoor Game with the 5. He goes, Xbox needs to get out of hardware at this point. There's no such thing as a PC console hybrid. It's one or the other. No exclusives equals no point. And amen to that. And we're going to I'll cover that because that's one of the big topics, the state of play, and then this one about the console. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I really do not know what is the attraction when you see this and you see bootlegs right there. He's reporting it. Bootlegs right there. 5 months, $1,000 hardware and 5 months dead. Like, why? Because it's a PC with all the horse shit and it has this new experience over it that Microsoft is still trying to fix that Xbox app. And I'm sure it's like corrupting some sort. They updated it, probably messing up some RAM or who the hell knows, some startup processes that need to be started up. You know, their own stuff fights against each other. What's up, Mirko? You know what happened? I can tell you what happened. What happened, Mirko? But they are adding hardware. Like, technically, this is Asus's problem. Asus says it's experiencing high repair volumes. Is Phil Spencer fixing them? Is Mr. Are you getting an I Think box? Like, you know what? Something wrong. There's something wrong with my Asus ROG Ally, and then all of a sudden you get a box with like this. You got this guy's face as a stamp. He's like, that's the shipping box. Just send it back. I think I could fix it. I think there's something wrong. I think. Return it back here. I think I'll fix it. I think I know what's wrong. Just mail it back here. I think we could fix it. I think. You think he's fixing it? Nah, that's Asus's problem. Well, we just do the software. Asus, you RM, you fix them. Meanwhile, their updates is the shit's breaking it. I think. There they are. There's the emojis. Your VIPs, hit those emojis. Mirko says he knows. He says the last Xbox check bounced. Oh. That's it. You mean the magical experience that Sarah Bond was talking about? It's not magical anymore? You know the Sarah Bond? What is it? What was it? The YouTube of what was it? Sarah Bond talking about the ROG Ally X, the ROG Xbox Ally Sarah Bond edition. Sarah Bond. It's amazing how amazing they talked about that thing all year. And
You're my #1 customer.
and basically the thing just like got cooked. Let's see. To build. What did they do? They had where was it? Is this the one? Oh, this is where she glazes the hell out of them. That's not the one. Sarah Bond, the partnership. Was it the partnership? Where they talked about when the lady was like, it's funner than fun, or faster than fun. Oh, remember this video?
Are you guys here for
Where's
the
this?
halftime show?
Oh, man, remember this one? Remember this? Oh, man, remember this Sarah Bond video? This ROG Ally? Oh, crap. Yo, what's up, Lucci? How you doing, man? Xbox going full PC so they inflate those horrible Windows 11 numbers. Dude, they're doing what they did with the 360. We got to inflate those numbers. That's what they said. We got to inflate them, so let's make sure we get RMA these things. Sell some new ones. Remember this video? Oh, man, Sarah Bond. Oh, not like this.
I can imagine. I know you have kids. They must think that's the coolest thing ever, right?
It is the coolest job title. It is also the coolest job. Yeah, but Mike.
But it does have that kind of familiar Xbox feeling, and then it's a full-powered Windows gaming laptop in a way.
Yeah, well, and it's hard actually to talk about it and not pick it up, I'll be honest. Yeah, when you hold it and you close your eyes, it feels like an Xbox controller. But you're right, it is powered by Windows.
Yeah.
Which is a pretty cool aspect of it, because once you go through Ubi, every other time you open the device, you boot right into an Xbox experience. But because it's Windows, any game that you have that you've bought from a PC store that's on this device, it all shows up in one library, which is so awesome for gamers.
Yeah, and that's kind of been part of Xbox's strategy, right?
Wait till she talks about the AI.
Make it easy and accessible, and it
AI fit into gaming. Is that the vision that everyone has their own like built-in AI assistant as they're playing games from now on?
I always like to bring these up.
We believe that anyone should be able to jump in and play a game, and we should make it easy and accessible, and it should be in flow state with you. So yeah, the way it works is you like long press this button. You could be in the middle of a game. You can ask it, hey, can you tell me how I actually use the ABXY, or what do I do now, or which way do I turn and what happens, and it will help you out. And so it really opens up more games for more people. Like there's some games that are super intimidating, like so many people were intimidated by Elden Ring, right?
Right. That's a great one.
So people will be more likely to try more games, and people stay in games longer.
You're my
So the team
#1
worked
customer.
really hard to integrate it into the full experience for you versus having to go out, go ask something else. Here it is in flow state. It understands your context. It understands what you want to do, and it can help you.
I'm lost. Where do I go from here?
You're right at the Horizon Festival site in Mexico, so pretty much a prime starting spot. Just follow the road out of the festival area and you can explore anywhere you want to go from there.
Yeah, I assumed it would be watching your screen, and that's how it would know, but it seems like it's also reading other data, like it knows what game you're in, or it knows kind of like what you have in the background, what tools are available.
What you eat for dinner.
It's actually pulling in info from
the
a
kids'
few different
names,
places, not just what's on the screen, right?
Your email address.
We wanted to build your own gaming sidekick. Like you should never have to game alone ever again, even if you're just holding this device. And so it does do that. When you push the button, it knows where you are in the game. It also knows what game you're playing. It also knows your gamer profile and a whole bunch of things about all of your gamer identity with Xbox. And it uses all of those to give you recommendations, to give you tips, to recommend other games for you that's operating in context of what you want and what you most need.
Why would you recommend? I am in the game and I need to know where to go. Why are you recommending other games to me? Yo. It needs all that information to tell you, well, you're at the festival, just take the road ahead and you should be okay. You need all that info, dude. That's why these things are getting fried, because they got this horse shit in there. It's loading up all Satya AI. That's why these things are bricking up. Pause, they're bricking up. Remember this? I always like to bring back these videos when it's faster than fun. Where's that lady? Where's the lady telling me faster than fun?
Remotely close to the experience that you could have playing games.
Oh man,
you
this
look at
thing's
this
bricking
device
up.
in your hand, and you're just blown away. How did we put this incredibly high-end console into a handheld?
I think once people hold it in their hands for the first time, they're gonna be sold. Instant on, get right into your game. It feels like everything you wanted a handheld to be, but it wasn't quite getting there, this is it.
When you boot up your Xbox Ally, it's going to boot into the Xbox experience.
Oh, not
We're
boot.
turning off the desktop and other processes to optimize for gaming. That lets you have all of this memory back that can go just towards your games.
I don't have to think about Windows. All I have to think about is my game.
Oh, really?
And being focused on my game,
Really?
I'm gonna get my
Really? Tell me some more.
highest score, how I'm gonna be able to complete that level. Those are right there for me.
You're just one button press away from getting your game bar that allows you to access various functionalities, utilities, and settings.
Game bar is going to bring all this fantastic utility there for you. You'll be able to, see the performance of the games. You'll be able to send messages to your friends.
Your most recently used games, connecting to a Wi-Fi network, or changing the volume.
If I wanted to bring some app experiences thanks to the game bar, like Discord and stuff, I don't have to leave my gaming experience.
We made it really fast, controller friendly.
It's all there and meeting the player's needs rather than having the players find it.
But what's so special about the Xbox Ally is that you can play all of the games that are available on Windows from whatever storefront or launcher that be. All of them are available for you on the go.
You don't have to kick out to a bunch of different launchers. You go to one shared library and they're all there for you.
The real magic of Xbox Play Anywhere is the fact that I'm taking my progression, my achievements with me anywhere that I go.
That's your identity, that's your library, it's the community that you have, where you are. Not where the device is. Xbox is about you.
Not, I want to play that, I need to go over there. No, I want to play the game I want to play. Like anywhere. What game do you want to play? Here it is.
Xbox is everywhere. Whether you download it, play locally on your device, or you play in the cloud, it should be a unified experience.
Being able to unlock people from a single device is magic.
It's going to be faster to fun. There's going to be more ways to play. And you're gonna be blown away with this.
It's faster to fun. Yo, these people drunk. Yo, this is how they talked about this piece of shit. Yo, this didn't age well at all. Yo, this is what, hit that friggin' like button. I have 175 people in. Hit that like button. I don't need to say anything. This is them. This is a pure, and then this thing's getting bricked up, man. This is a pure.
The Xbox glaze and the glazing Xbox Discord to spread.
This is a pure glaze. Faster to fun.
Glaze and the glaze at Xbox Discord to spread PlayStation fun.
It's your library, it's the
Look
community.
at this lady. This lady said,
I want to play that, I need to go over there.
Yeah, exactly. You want to play that? You need to go over there because nobody wants to play the shit you got.
No, I want to play the game I want to play.
And it's not your games. That's the problem. That's the Bindio's problem. It's not your shit. Nobody wants to play your shit. Look, Avowed underperformed. Outer Worlds 2 underperformed. They don't want to come. They don't want to play it. You bring, dude, you are putting up hot dog stands on every corner and people are like, I don't like hot dogs. I don't care how many hot dogs you put on the corner. I do not eat hot dogs. Like, Microsoft just thinks to keep shoving shit in people's face, they're eventually going to eat it. No, it's still shit. We don't want it. We don't want it. Take it away. Like, don't you understand? Don't you understand? It doesn't matter how much you shove it in people's faces. They're learning their lesson with Copilot AI. You get an inverse reaction. You shove this shit in people's face. People are like, I don't want it. I am disgusted. Stop shoving AI. Stop shoving all this faster to fun in my face because you are not fun. You are not. I don't like what you're selling. You can put it everywhere and we don't care. And they don't understand this. They just keep going. Keep putting it there. They eventually will do it. They eventually will do it. They eventually will. No, they're not. People are waiting you out. They're waiting you out just to, and you can't figure it out. You're like, well, what do we do? Put it on PlayStation. Ninja Gaiden was there. Did it help you? Nope. Outer Worlds 2 is everywhere. Put it on Play. Has it helped you? No. The only game that worked the damn was Forza 5. Hopefully Forza 6, whenever that comes out. But that's it. You think Avowed with the friggin' magical two-handed staff is going to do anything on February 17th? You think? They got a state of play ready to cook your ass on the 12th, and you think people are waiting to play with their two-handed quarterstaff with those janky-ass animations on Avowed? On PlayStation? They're going to save it? The Game of the Year edition. Game didn't even need to exist for Game of the Year. So they don't want your games, dude. So stop with this shit.
Like anywhere. What game do you want to play? Here it is.
Not yours.
Xbox is everywhere. Whether you download it, play locally on your device, or you play in the cloud, it should be a unified experience.
Being able to unlock people from a single device is magic.
It's going to be faster to fun.
Faster to fun! Best line of 2026. The biggest fail. Sarah Bond talking about this thing can get your AI. Tell me more.
Yeah, and I mean,
tell me more about this trash. And then there you go. Pull one out. Xbox died after 5 months, and then look. I had the same thing happen to mine, just a black screen. Listen, they talked this thing up so much, and it did nothing. It did nothing. Get him in here. I know it's cold. All right, open up the slider. Let him in. Let him in. Let him in. Okay, here. You can talk on the mic. Hold on. Yeah, say something.
Stop. Enough.
All right, get out of here. Go outside. Thank you. Thank you. I know. He just waits outside. He just waits outside, and then he wants to use the microphone. I don't know. He doesn't have anything else to say. Oh, you want to do one more? All right, come over here. All right. Say something different, okay? Say something different. The grinders are pumped up. We got 200 people in here. They're hyped up. They think the Xbox ROG Ally shit. Huggy, say something to them. Convince them that the ROG Ally is here to stay, and this is the future of Xbox. All right? Tell them. All right, I'll give you the mic just 1 second. Okay, go. All right, you ready? Okay, go.
Stop. Enough.
Get the fuck out of here. You keep saying the same shit. Huggy, go back outside. Get out of here. Get out of here. I gave you an opportunity to sell people. You can't just want...
Stop.
Hey.
Enough.
Hey. No more. Get off my show. Get out of here. Go back outside in the cold. I'll call you back in here when you're ready. Jeez, trying to hijack my show. He only says the same thing. I don't understand it. He had an opportunity to sell you on the ROG Ally X, and he just wants everybody to stop. No. He's very upset. Very upset. Very upset. Grinders are grinding over here. Glassdoor Gaming says with the two, he goes, Sarah Bond will include Minesweep in the MAUs. Yo, Sarah Bond, they lit her up, man. When she went on that show, Phil put her out there, and she basically just got cooked with this ROG Ally. They talk. That's how. Listen, the reason why I showed that is because you're talking about February 9th of 2026, not even 5 months after this $1,000 and $600 device released. And they talked about it for the entire year like it was some magical thing. And it was a PC with an Xbox tramp stamp app over it. And it's actually having problems and high repair volumes. This is their third version of this thing. I wonder what's different this time around. And the reason why I highlight this is because people just want to stop enough. Don't say it anymore. Thou shall not speak about the ROG Ally. Really, but before it launched, that was the future. It was like, what's Sony going to do now? What you going to do when the Asus ROG Ally XR Xbox comes rolling down on you? You know? They were all like, this is the end of PlayStation, got nothing on this. And there it is. 5 months later, nobody even knows what it is, why it exists, the experiences on everything. And that's why I bring it up, because people couldn't shut the hell up about it before it released. But when it came out and when it's there to prove its pudding and its purpose, all of a sudden people go, oh, no, let's not talk about that. It turns into Voldemort. Let's not talk about that. Oh, no, the ROG Ally. Let's not talk about it. Well, why? Why? This was their new Xbox, their handheld. What happened? Now we don't talk about it anymore? It's old news? Old news. No. I just put those videos up. That's how they were talking about it. That's why I bring it up, because that exists. It's not me. I knew it was a farce and a joke. When they were talking about it, I was laughing at it. If you were here on the show, you saw me laughing at them, saying faster the fun. But now it's even funnier, because we found out that it was a piece of shit, exactly as we all predicted. It was good hardware, shit-ass software. Sounds familiar? Yeah. That's why I bring it up. Easy Tone with the 5, he goes, the other best party state of play, 90% games, only 10% executives glazing themselves. None of these videos of all I'm talking. Yep, that's right. There's no cartwheels on those state of play, but everybody knows no goddamn cartwheels. And then on top of that, They're hyping the next hardware. The next thing. Like, oh, it's just going to be a Windows computer. Dude, we saw it right here. This is it. You're telling me this is the future right now? You got to worry about a Windows update that kills it? That's the future of Xbox? Everybody lining up at Best Buy for it? Yeah? Or maybe they're lining up for Starfield. You know, the Starfield rumor. Because, yeah, exactly. Because people can't wait for freaking some Starfield. So apparently, listen, personally, don't hold your breath about this thing. I don't understand why it's even a thing. Like I said, Microsoft likes to hijack other people's shows to talk about their stuff. But they're saying rumors are that Starfield is not going to be at this state of play. And I'm like, thank goodness. Old ass Microsoft games getting put on Nintendo and PlayStation shows. Take it away. No thanks. No thanks. We don't need you hijacking other people's shows. You want to release it, have your own show, a third-party showcase, and talk about where these games are available. Get your slimy Phil Spencer ass off the Nintendo show with your Bethesda titles, and get your ass off a PlayStation show with your horse shit. Because I'm sure you want to throw Grounded 2 on the State of Play that's coming up. I'm sure you would love to throw some Starfield DLC Todd Howard edition bullshit, old-ass game on a State of Play because it's coming to PlayStation. No. Don't know. Keep that, yeah, and I tell Sony and Nintendo, keep that shit over there. They want to talk about it, let them use their time and have a third-party support showcase and show their shit old-ass games going to other people's platforms then. All right? Don't be coming on to these shows going, oh, let's throw Grounded 2 coming on PlayStation. No. Don't waste my State of Play time. Don't waste it. Starfield, the new Dune buggy. No, keep that shit. Oh, you can do the things we wanted to always do 2-3 years ago. Nah, that's all right. Do a Dev Direct Part 2. I don't give a shit. Don't keep your slimy Microsoft Xbox games that came out 2 and 3 years ago showing up like they're new shit. Because you want to know what? That's what you did for the last 7 years. You made old shit new. Backwards compatibility was like new announcements for you guys. You made old shit again. Oh, remember this game? Yeah, that's on the big announcement. I'm like, what? Where's the new stuff? Oh, I'm excited about next year. Excited about what I didn't announce. No thanks. Nintendo's still waiting for Call of Duty, Craven said. They had to stay. Yo, they used invisible ink, Craven, when that guy walking around saying Nintendo signed this thing. I don't think they did. I don't think Nintendo signed it. I think that dude used some goddamn fake stamps over there. And he said Bowser signed it. Dude, we're walking around that thing. He walking around Europe with a piece of paper saying Nintendo signed it. Sony, we want you to sign it. Dude, what a fiasco. And here we are, almost 4 years later, Nintendo hasn't seen the Call of Duty. I don't even think they even want to see it. Stupid Nintendo for signing that form. Dumbass Nintendo. Like, why would you even do it? Because I'm sure Brad Smith has been talking about gaming since the last 5 years, right? Dude, that guy crawled out of a hole. Mr. Legality crawled out of a hole. I didn't even know who he was, and he's talking about Xbox. I'm like, yo, what do you, like, you don't even know what the hell that thing is. They probably gave you a tour last week. Show you what the hell they're doing. But keep that crap away. You know what? You want to go third party? Xbox, the third party Dev Direct. Enjoy. Don't be coming on the shows. Stay away. And Sony and PlayStation, Sony and Nintendo, don't entice them. All right? Stop using you got shit to show. All right? And you too, Sony. I roasted your ass on Saturday. You got shit. We don't have time to be wasted on Grounded 2 coming to PlayStation on the State of Play. That's some no. You got things to show cooking. I'd rather see more gameplay of Wolverine than see Grounded 2 announced for goddamn PlayStation 2. PlayStation on a friggin' State of Play. There's no time for that. No time. Let Jeff Keighley announce it on a Smuggling Grapes indie showcase. I don't give a shit. But not on the State of Play. That's the expectation I'm coming in here, Sony. So you better get ready. You got roasted on Saturday. I'll roast your ass again. We don't have time for this horse shit. You'll see some guy jerking around with a friggin' ant. Grounded 2 coming to play. No. Pentiment coming to play. No. Microsoft, let them do their own time. Let them do their own time. And I don't want to see Starfield. No, thank you. Old ass game, a year late DLC, Starfield 2.0, 2.0 shit. They're not going to fix the game. Todd Howard sucks. He had an opportunity to fix it with the DLC. He made worse DLC than the original game. They added a Doom buggy before the DLC because but before the Doom buggy, the dude said, no, you walking, bitch. And then they said, okay, well, everybody got mad. Well, let's just do the Doom buggy. There's still nothing to do on the planets. I went to different universes in that game live here on the show. And I found the same friggin' windmill on every planet in the universe. It just auto-spawned in the distance. And I'm like, what the fuck's that? Why is there a windmill on a planet that has no air? What are we doing here? I'm walking around with a fucking full-air spacesuit on because there's no air, and they got windmills spawning in the distance. The fucking windmill. I left the universe. I left the whole ass planet. I was teleporting, loading screens galore. I went to universes light years away, and the same windmill was there. The same buildings. Same ass shit. Windmill gate. Blowing in the wind. I'm like, oh, I'm in a full ass space. I should be in shorts and t-shirt. If they got windmills, where's the beach? I'm here like I'm on this like foreign planet and there's a farmhouse into this. I'm like, a farmhouse? The hell is this? Some auto spawn bullshit Todd Howard edition. Crazy. And I was like, you know what? Let me leave the universe. Maybe there was just like a manufacturer of windmills in this universe. Dude, I went a whole ass light years away. Same goddamn building spawning in the distance. I knew the game was broke. I'm like, oh, there it is. What exploration? You're spawning the same assets. Universes away. Like there's nothing unique about this exploration. It's just spawning the same assets. The same caves, the same enemies. Oh, look. Here's an enemy base. Dude, it's the same enemy base from 2 universes ago. That was Starfield. Shit's broken. I don't give a shit. It's 2.0, 2.1, 2.2. Game of the generation. Game forgotten. Less than a generation. And then your DLC, which had no ending. Get the hell out of here. They can boot it up all they want. To fix it. Listen. 2026 Resident Evil, GTA, Wolverine, Sorrows, Marvel Token. I don't have time for some bootleg Starfield 2.1537 Your Mother's Edition. Ain't nobody got... Where's my clip? Where's my friggin' clip?
Prepare ship.
No, not that one.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
That's right.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Do you have time for Starfield 2.157 Todd Howard edition? I think I fixed it. Maybe we did. I'll tweak it a little bit more. PlayStation version? No. We don't need that shit in 2026.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
That ship has sailed and left the building 2 years ago. We don't have time. Nobody's going to wait. That's why when these games come to PlayStation, Microsoft's like, but nobody's playing it. Because it's old ass shit. They didn't play it when you released it everywhere. They're not gonna play it now. They're gonna grave rob you. They're gonna take the best games that you got, like Forza Horizon 5, and they'll pluck that game and they're gonna let the rest of it rot. Because nobody wants your old ass shit. Avowed. Play with your quarter staff on February 17th. You're gonna get a box of chocolates. Nobody playing that shit. I'm waiting for friggin' Marvel Token release date. I'm waiting for Sorrows. I'd rather play some Marathon, a new game, than some old-ass Microsoft shit that they said we added goddamn photo mode in a year later. I saw enough. We don't need any more pictures of that game. And I don't know who is going to make a business out of selling photographs of Avowed. I don't know. I have no clue.
Game over.
I don't know what community out there are going to be taking photographs of Avowed. Unless they're there to have a laugh. Because I don't know if that game deserves a photo mode. A year later. I better be taking pictures of all the glitches and the crazy-ass animations. And I want to know Starfield, the no load screen edition. That's what I want to know. Please. Oh, damn. And that's the thing. Like, I don't like it. I think that it's like, yeah, it's funny that they're coming to PlayStation, but it's old ass shit. It's old ass shit. Like, old is not new again. We got plenty of new stuff coming out this year.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You want to put it over there because you're dying, because you made some bad decisions? Then you go make some bad decisions and put it on PlayStation as a life jacket, life preserver. But don't waste our time with old-ass broken games that you decided to maybe put a little spit shine on it to get ready for PlayStation.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
We don't have time for that stuff. And I'm going to be, you're going to hear some gaming grindhouse if I see some more Xbox shit on this state of play. Because we don't have time for this. It's Sony too. Let's go. You got all these devs. Herman Holtz got no shirt on. Let's cook. You went through all these different bosses. Hatokiness going around talking shit. Herman Holtz talking about tentpole games. Bitch, put up that tent. We're ready to cook. And not by having some old ass shit on there. I want to see that tent pole. I want a 3-ring goddamn circus. Tents galore. That's what I want. And that's what's coming in the state of play. It better be a goddamn 3-ring circus with 20 tents. Tent pole titles. Herman coming for your ass too. Enough of this shit. It's time. It's time to pull back the curtains. I'm done waiting. We in 2026. You got bitches talking about next-gen hardware. Bitch, release these games now. That's what I gotta say. I don't want to hear shit about next-gen hardware. You got some work to do this gen. So I don't want to hear about PSR 3.0, some new tech. Asus, AMD needs to shut their ass up. That's Susan Lulu. Talking about chips and shit, saving her ass because AI is cooking them all. See, don't you realize the computer world is fried as shit? And all these people, NVIDIA, AMD, they're all getting cooked. So they're just throwing out shit. And even Microsoft was surprised that Lisa Su was talking shit. They're all struggling right now because they don't know which way's up. RAM shot through the roof. They're shook. So they want next gen to happen because they got to sell more hardware because their shit messed up. They made some bad bets. But don't rush my goddamn gaming experience. Don't talk about new hardware horse shit. Now, we still have shit to do now. So get them out there. You start with this state of play. I want to see a first party. I want to see the cooking. I don't want to hear about next gen bullshit. PlayStation 6s and next raw Xbox. Xbox can't even sell their hardware now. What makes you think people lining up next year? Get the hell out of here. And Iconic Games heard the cooking, and he gave the 10 VIPs in the house. He heard the cooking of the gaming grindhouse. Dude, I'm leaving dead bodies all over the place. They got me grinding my gears on a Monday night.
Welcome to all VIPs Ultimate Grinders. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Enough of this. Now, when I just said I don't want to talk, thank you, Iconic Games, the 10 VIPs, hooking them up in the house. We're getting there, baby. We're cooking now. Yo, I had to get that rant. I'm pissed when I hear that shit. Waste all our time. It's fun for Goo Gaga laughing and pointing and Phil Spencer sucks again, but my goodness. There you go. Iconic Games member, 12 months. He goes, 1 year. He's a gaming grinder. He said, since only 4 games, 1 year of VIP. Hey, yo, it's been a crazy year, Iconic. It's been a crazy year. 12 months, baby. Thank you so much. It's been crazy. But I don't get it. Hold a Portal OLED. That's not next gen. That is a refresh of some new shit The better things, that's different. I'm talking about PlayStation 6s and Xbox Magnuses. That's what I'm talking about, the next gen PlayStation shit. I'm not talking about revisions of hardware and things like that that make. No. I'm talking about, like we're going next gen. Yeah, nah. Microsoft needs to go as fast as possible because they can't sell anything. So but Lisa had this AMD fighting for their life out there. And let's go. Like, the one man, Mr. Atlas, holding up everything. There he is. Just when I said I was going to grind some gears, I don't want to hear about next gen. They can't wait. Dude, they can't wait. They can't wait. We got to do his intro music. Here he comes. Here he comes. Get him in here. Intro music. Get him in here. Bootleg time. All right, bootleg time. Here's his article. Next gen Xbox coming in 2027. Bootleg fighting for his life right now, holding up all Windows Gaming Central. The one-man show over there. I tell you. So, this is what I think is so funny about the media today. Look who it is!
Hey, Aaron. Where are you?
There's Aaron.
Where is Aaron?
He's excited about those Bethesda games. Yo, Jaydub. I got you. There you go. I haven't talked to the Jaydub and it's been a minute. All right, let's go. Now, I told you we're cooking today, and we can get ready for that state of play. So, look at the title. The Glaze Central. That's right, Easy Tone. The next Xbox coming in 2027 and strategy, it's bigger deal than people realize. From AMD's claims, 2027 is the idea of plurality Xbox Gen 10 consoles. Let's sift through some of the fresh details. So let's see. He's hyping up this next gen hybrid. It plays all your games, horse shit, right? But look at this. You read the article and the hype reel about it. But look at this. Here it is. The Xbox interface will sit on top of Windows, disabling unnecessary processes and create a gaming-first environment. Dude, that is what the Xbox ROG Ally did. So people getting that thing bricked up is basically excited for a whole-ass console to do the thing right on your TV. Turn your next-gen Xbox into a streaming PC, coding station, music production studio, whatever else. The difference is that the next-gen Xbox will be a PC, but it'll play all your current Xbox games. In addition, from games from Windows PC store. Yo, who wants this horseshit? But then, he says Lisa Sue, whatever her name is, she did this. I've been reported for a while that Microsoft's landing strip for the next-gen Xbox is 2027. Although I'm told Microsoft insiders were taken off guard by Lisa Sue's comments on the Xbox Gen 10 timeline. They're like, huh? Yo, I think he's like, I think I shit myself. That's what he did. He made when he heard Lisa Sue's comments, Mr. I think went out there, he goes like this, oh, I think I just shit myself. He goes, what? We're not ready for this. He goes like this. He goes, yo.
Boy.
Dude, he shit himself. He goes, what? Who talking about next gen Xboxes? I didn't even think about the other one. What's up, Jaydub? How you doing? Happy New Year. Can we still say it? Happy New Year.
Happy yeah. We'll be seeing it for a couple of months, man.
All right, we can say it.
But I'm in the house, and what a perfect
Yo.
day to have it. What a perfect day to have it.
Yo, I'm saying we'll talk about that state of play right after I go over Bootleg's article. But man, I'm not holding back, man. We are going all. I want to see everything. Herman Holtz better have no goddamn shirt on when we see that show. I want to see him tan lines and everything. This is our 10th pull. I want to see those 10
I'll tell you what. Hey, we'll talk about it, but you know, I'm going in optimistic. I think it's going to be something special because it's the only time they have a show that's over an hour.
Yeah,
is the showcases. So in the showcases, they don't fuck around. They always bring the heat with the showcases.
It's time.
So you know, it's time.
That's time.
They basically won a console war. They fucking are just dancing on the grave of Xbox. Why not? Right? Why not?
Yo, that's why I said none of those Xbox games on there.
Well, wait. I will say one thing, man. And the only reason I want it, not that I'm going to buy it to play it, but I can't wait for the Starfield to come to my PS5 Pro so I can go and resurface them.
Those tweets, yes. That's right, yeah. They roasted your ass for 2 years about that friggin' Starfield coming to Xbox.
Exactly.
PlayStation.
I want my revenge.
Dude, you need your revenge tour. You need your revenge tour. Jaydub's been going easy on them too, man. I think Jaydub, you've been going easy. I don't know if it was a resolution, but you've been going easy.
Man. I have, because you got to think about it. Like, man, Jez, don't you understand? We missed the good old days when we had actual Xbox, right? Who would fight back and who were actually, you know, they were actually witty with their comebacks. They actually had some thunder in their fight. These new dudes, I don't know them. And, you know, and they really don't have anything to work with as far as what kind of slander they're gonna throw. It's like, man, it's you know, it's like, man, I do better fighting myself.
Dude, they renamed themselves to Day One. That's what they are now. Oh shit. Day One.
Exactly. Dude. Yeah, and all of these pro Xbox podcasts.
Yo.
All of these people rebranding and covering PlayStation and Nintendo. Man, it's a sight to see.
Dude, it's like you've been stomping them out and they come back and they got a mustache and a hat on going, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Exactly.
They like rebrand themselves. They're like, yo, I'm trying to get beat up. I'm putting a mustache and a pipe in my mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, they show up. They change their name and they show up with a Mario mustache on. Like, I don't see who the fuck it is.
Disguise. Exactly. It's like, I know you're behind that mustache. I've been roasting your ass. Yo, you still getting your ass roasted. You can't roast me anymore because I don't like Xbox. We're somebody else. It's like, dude, I see you behind that mustache. I know.
Yeah.
Fake ass drawn on mustache.
We called this years ago.
Right, I know.
We told those guys if they didn't buy their games, if they didn't support the platform, it was going to go the way of the dodo bird. Now they're out here
hype up a PC, broken ass PC.
PC with an Xbox stick on it, made by Dell and Lenovo.
Dell.
Like, come on,
dude. I'm gonna tell you, whenever I buy that Xbox Magnus, I think we should start a thing where just say, "Dude, you just got a Dell."
Yeah.
Dude just bought a Dell.
We need to resurface that old commercial.
Yo, that's what they go. I got my new Xbox. Like, dude, just got a Dell, man.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what I have to say. Yo, shout out to Michael Marie with the 5 VIPs and Steven Leone with the 20, baby. He cooking. Yo, they're cooking, man. Thank you so much, Steven Leone. Shout out to you, man. Holy crap, man. Yo, but yeah, I know. Now they're hyping up this PC stuff. You got Bootleg out here. Yo, he's all Windows Central. He's like Atlas. He's holding up Windows Central by one leg.
Yep.
Over here, trying to get people excited. How much? Oh, and that's the thing. How much is it going to cost this next gen Xbox? Dude.
Easy $1,200 to $1,500.
Yeah.
Even the regular listen, it's going to be difficult for Valve to come out with that Steam machine at a reasonable price.
Yeah, they're even delaying it.
Let alone,
later than a month. Yeah.
Yeah, and Microsoft is not. They're not even. They already said, listen, we're not subsidizing this shit. It's over. This is for people who want it. Yeah, I want the power. Here you go. Go to PC, and we'll have it'll have full-fledged Windows 11 on it, and it'll emulate your old Xbox games if you want them. It is what it is.
I still, and that's the thing. Like I was going through his article here, and I want to ask you. That's great to have you on the show. Like this whole it seems like they gloss over in his like when I was reading about it'll play all your old Xbox games. It's like how like how.
Wait, didn't they say the same thing about the goddamn Xbox ROG Ally? Right?
Yeah, it doesn't play all of them though.
Exactly. It only plays Play Anywhere. It only plays the PC games, the PC version. So I mean, and I'm pretty sure they'll find a way to emulate it. Or
you think I think they're gonna go cloud. I think they're just gonna say the cloud kind of covers their old games. Like I don't think they're gonna do like an emulation.
That's true. That could be because even still, Jazz. What about your physical games? I mean,
there's no drive.
Physical games in it because technically. It's a fucking PC.
Yeah, you can't put those discs in there.
Yeah, you need to buy those games all over again because the license and everything that goes with them. I don't know. Listen, I'll be honest. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're not going to tell anybody until the last minute.
Oh yeah, until they sell it, until people boot it up like they did with the ROG and go, oh wait, this doesn't play Gears 2. It's like, oh no, man, no, don't play Gears 2. Like you own it, but Gears 2 was never made for PC. You can play it in the cloud.
Yeah, the feel mantra is they'll evangelize it. Who cares? They'll evangelize it. And they will. They'll come out.
The last very few will.
Yeah. But to be fair to Xbox guys, all the old diehard Xbox guys that were worth the damn, who really supported Xbox, they've already left. They've been left.
Oh yeah,
they saw the writing on the
It's
wall,
the people
right?
now that got the hand-me-outs and still get glazed by the. And once they take that away, it's roasting season. You know that.
I call it the Game Pass crowd. Those Game Pass crowd. Yeah, those guys aren't worth the damn.
Yeah,
they're the Johnny Come Latelys, the trial testers.
Mm-hmm.
They aren't true diehard Xbox guys. Those true diehard Xbox guys, they weren't for Game Pass. They weren't for any of the other bullshit. And shout out to Crap, man. He was one of the first OGs that
he called it out. That PC stuff,
gave some resistance and called it way back in the day with Quantum Break, right?
Yeah.
Going to PC. He was like, yeah, you're saying that now until our whole slate is over there and shit. He called it, man.
Yeah.
It started as one and it ended up being everything. And just like with Xbox, with PlayStation, it's just 4. And then it ended up, we're
gonna see. Man. It's just gonna be those games that we may do sequels to. Hi-Fi Rush was over there, and then he got rid of it. Dude, it was totally. That was a total botch. And I think people just was like, you gotta be kidding me, because that was so egregious. And like I was ranting about before, I'm like, these old ass games going to PlayStation. You think Avowed is gonna have amazing sales and make their money back? That 30%. Like because they added photo mode a year later and they have a 2-handed quarterstaff. That's kind of the anniversary update. Like they're putting on PlayStation, sell for $50-$60. Like, dude, and then you look at Ninja Gaiden 4. You look at even Call of Duty, but even look at Outer Worlds 2. Like those games are all everywhere on PlayStation, and that still didn't save that game. Those games, it's still underperformed.
And yes, they bragged last year. They bragged about how many games Microsoft released. 15. Xbox released 15 games. It should be the publisher of the year, and but nobody bought any of that shit. It doesn't matter. It's not about quantity. It's always about quality. Out of 15 games, none of them were worth the damn. None of them were worth actually buying.
They were down their percentages.
That says a lot, man.
For the holiday. Like when everybody's buying games, like they lost the game. Like I always said, it would be inverse, where if your games and content are going up and your consoles are going down, you can say, oh, well, people are buying their stuff other places. Everything's going down. So it's like they're not buying your stuff and they're not buying your hardware. And then you got this guy, Bootleg, holding this thing up, talking about how the next Xbox lets you choose any store to buy from. I'm like, how's that a celebration?
He doesn't know anything because he's just repeating the same shit that we're talking about and we're thinking.
I think a lot of it's speculation. I don't think he knows. Because he said this shit last year.
Of it is speculation.
You know, last year,
Yeah,
you go back, he
Microsoft
did the
just
same article
noted it.
last year. He did the same thing last year.
Yep.
What the next Xbox is going to be.
Yep.
He just repeats it.
Yep. Pretty much.
Yeah.
He only knows what we know. And let's face it, it's for the bulk of them. It's for the bulk of those guys. They don't know. Microsoft is
nor does
keeping
he
their
care.
cards to their chest. Well, he don't care. He's trying to monetize it. Clearly, they laid off everybody at Windows Central except him. So he's like the Lone Ranger, you know, keeping a light. And I'm pretty sure they'll. Why are they still called Windows Central? I don't know. Maybe they go back to hyping up PC. You know,
I think so.
I don't know.
He goes here. Xbox likely won't expect the kinds of volume seen by previous generations with its first party, and it doesn't need to. You can think of the next-gen Xbox how Microsoft handled Surface, a boutique experience in a wider Xbox hardware ecosystem. The software is the platform. The software ubiquity is the goal, and it isn't to say Microsoft is abandoning its own hand in hardware. In fact, it's expanding it because it's having, the people make it. Dude, you bought a Dell. Like,
it's that's a fancy way of saying
they're out.
Just go buy a fucking PC. Yeah, it's literally that's what it is.
Why wouldn't you if you could just put the Xbox experience on if you love Xbox so much, right?
But Jez, why wait? Right?
Right.
Go and get your Xbox today. Go to alienware.com, go to msi.com, go to lenovo.com, go to your local Best Buy or whatever. Buy your PC and play the next generation Xbox right now. Why wait and buy it from a company who's going to abandon it anyway?
Yo, but look at those people that Jaydub. Look at the people that waited on these handhelds and acted like this ROG Ally was like something brand new. And it's like, dude, it's been out for the last 3 years. Other people making it, MSI, Lenovo. Like just because Phil Spencer put a blessing on it. It's like, they got a new one. And look, it's bricking up. I just was covering how they had high repair volumes, Asus said, and just said that in 5 months, the thing is starting to brick up, bricking down, whatever the hell it is. Yeah. Dude, it's a mess. Like, it's because of the experience. $1,000.
Jez, those fuckers spent, pardon my French, but those fuckers spent $1,000.
$1,000.
And 5 months later, man, I would be mad. I would be pissed. But
Mario Heat says not even Pastor Joe bought a rock. He didn't buy one?
Exactly. No. Yeah, man, listen, they talk a good game on for the podcast. They're not
he didn't buy
fucking
one.
that dumb.
Oh.
And let's face it, the only people that got them are the people who got it for free. Paris and the rest of those guys, right?
That's right. The hand-me-outs.
I wouldn't buy that shit. Yeah, and the price dropped quick. It's like $500 now.
No,
so
that's the cheap ass one. That's the white one that nobody wants. That's the one that dropped the price. They haven't put this $1,000 one on price at all. I think they dropped it maybe $50 during the holiday, but that was it. They haven't touched it. And that's the one they gave out to the football team. Did you see that video?
Yeah.
You saw that when they gave it out at the football when they had the conference and the bootleg Phil Spencer came out there and handed it to him. It was hilarious.
Yep.
So
I don't know, man.
They handed him that one.
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna be honest. Let me ask you this one question.
Sure.
When you were around back in the Sega days when Sega was kind of winding down. Sega just kind of wind down and kind of stayed quiet to themselves and just went out in the sunset. And then, a couple of months later, you started seeing the Sonic and some of those other IP, on other platforms, Crazy Taxi and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you think Microsoft do the same? Like, why don't they just fucking wind this shit down and just be done? Like, just rip the Band-Aid already. Like,
because I'll tell you why. I got the answer for you because you're right. I've always said, Sega went out just like, hey, we're not doing hardware, but they didn't depreciate their games or their IP. Sonic just kept the same energy, and he went over to Nintendo, and they didn't kind of have bad versions and just let this shit just get drowned out like we did with Halo, get rid of the team, new identity, new stuff, and just kind of run their IP through the mud, like Crackdown and all that other stuff. Yeah. And they're hurting their future of software. But you want to know what? The main reason, the reason why they're not doing a Sega is because they don't care about the software. They care about the stupid AI and Windows and all that other stuff. And they can't get out of their own way and realize that that focus is hurting their IPs and franchises, which is the key part of their gaming. If it was about the games, they would easily just say, hey guys, we're done. Do a Sega. Put our games everywhere if it really was about that. But it's not about that. It's about Trojan horsing people to use their stuff. And games is just one of those Trojan horses. Like, oh, we could tell gamers we're about them, but meanwhile, we'll shove Copilot AI asking Forza Horizon where I could go next. Nobody asking for that. Just give me a good game. But they don't want to. So that's why they're doing the sleazy way, where they're really just destroying their franchises and the quality that people used to like about them, and that they're making people not even care about their games because they're so focused. And I blame it Satya, because I think Steve Ballmer was definitely more of a competitor, that he would not get run through the mud. So he would want to put out a game that beats the shit out of Sony's games. Satya don't care about gaming. He has no clue about gaming. Even Tim Dog was going crazy about how Satya doesn't have no clue. And the reason why is because he is an Office guy and he is a service AI guy. And he his call to fame was putting Office on an iPad. And that's how he got to where he was. Like, that was like his big thing. Office is on an iPad because we can't beat them with Surface. And then basically he tried to do all that with gaming and realized that it's a different beast. You know?
Yep, it is a different beast. Yep.
So that was his whole claim to fame. You know, one of the things here, getting into the PlayStation State of Play, because I know you're hyped about that. Marvel Token just announced some Steam updates. They're saying 20 characters at launch, 64 players online lobbies, and single player episode mode. Dive deep on each team to learn more about the team dynamics. So that is what they got on the Steam page. Did you play the beta of it?
I did.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. I loved it. What do you think?
It's for me. It's a day one.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer.
It is so, like, it is ready to go, man. I was like, I just want to
when the beta was over, I was kind of itching. Like, it's like, man, I want to play it. I want to boot. I want to boot it up. Like, when is the thing gonna launch? Yeah, when do you think it's gonna launch?
I think first off, talking about state of play predictions, we'll get into. I think we're gonna get a launch date for it, and I think it comes out probably, I say May.
May, okay.
I think May. I think May is a good time for it. It's right before or May or June, but I think May is probably a better bet, because June just starts doing the announcements and things like that. Like,
you get into the E3 time frame.
Yeah, I would. And you got the Jeff Keighley thing. I think April they know Sorrows. March is Marathon. So I think Marathon, May would be that. Maybe middle of May, end of May, maybe, or something like that. I do think they'll probably. I don't know if they're gonna have another beta. I don't think they need any more betas. That shit's ready to go.
No, they don't need it. Yeah, that was. Listen, the net code was good on it. The graphics was good on it. There's not much more I need to see.
Yeah, I thought it was great. Once I learned how to counter,
second character reveal,
Oh yeah, maybe a character reveal. Show some characters at the State of Play, and then and then basically talk about. Now, I saw some people already complaining, thinking that 20 characters for a 4-based team game seems to be you could run through them pretty quick if there's 20 of them, but
here's the thing. They got more coming, right? So, I mean, look at Street Fighter. They give you one character every 2 years. Like,
yeah. But I have to say, the difference from my, just to counter that on the whole 20 characters at launch, I have to say, like, the way they make you use the characters is very different than a traditional tag game. Like,
that's true.
You have to,
that's true.
You basically, you start with your character, but then you basically have to earn the other two, the 3 and 4 characters by doing the scene transition. So that was a really creative way of having you not just have all 4 people swapping in and out like Chaos, but you could basically, you have to earn those people. Oh, if you lose, you get a larger team there. And I think that is a different way where you're not fully playing that character unless you switch out to them, but you got to earn them. So even if you have 4 people on a team, you don't get to play 3 and 4 unless you earn them. And if you're dominating, you may not even get to 3 and 4 because when you lose, you get 1. And if you're not doing a lot of those scene transitions, like you get into this level where you do not a lot of those scene transitions, you don't get those characters. Like, it's kind of, you got to lose to get them. So I want to see Venom, Hulk. I want to see Hulk. I want to see some big dudes. Like, yeah, I know they got the they need something to counter the mech, the Iron Mech guy. I think was it the Iron Mech? Who they had? Storm, yeah. Spider-Man. Oh man, it's just so long ago. Oh, your mic is botting out. Hello? Oh, your mic is out. Nope. Phil Spencer trying to ping him. But yeah, I see so new combos, synergies, strategies, blast your way through dynamic stages of Marvel Universe locals, some featuring interactive stage transitions, which I love. Fighting is the most immersive and intuitive and range of unique movesets, combos, and strategies to master adjustable controls, traditional and quick inputs, plus easy chain combos. And that's the thing, like the main thing in here is going through how to counter the combos. Like countering is very important because they could get you in the corner and beat the hell out of you and you'll be like, yo. And when I learned how to do the counter system, it really balanced the game and really let you fight back, because if you start up this game, they're going to put you in the corner of the wall and just start roasting you. You got to learn how to do the counters, the breaks, and things like that. And it's not hard. It's like, you're holding back and you press 2 buttons and you kind of do counters and you can do team counters and things like that. So that's my advice from playing the beta. Like once I discovered that, and not to get comboed tons in the corner, locked against the wall, it really balanced it out. Like it made it fun. Because at first I was like, what the hell? There you go. I hear you now. Oh. Nope, it's botting again. It's robot dub. Breath Champion says there are 20 characters, and out of those 20 people, they're really only going to be pick 8 of those. Yeah, I don't think like there's going to be I really don't think that I think that's a good amount. Like I said, the way you use your team is different. There you go. I hear you now.
Yeah. That was Discord.
Oh, Discord doing its thing.
Yeah, I'm okay with the 20 characters. They'll shortly after that, a couple of months later, they'll add more characters. That's the thing about it. As long as you got a consistent amount of content that come to keep it fresh, like it's okay. It doesn't have to be a 50-man roster day one.
Nah, and also too, the single player episode mode, that's interesting because I'm glad they have something. I don't know if it's just gonna be like arcade mode where there's cutscenes in between. I don't know if they're gonna go all cutscenes, but I do think the art style of it is really awesome. Yeah. Like I really think the art style, and plus I think they're gonna do English dub because it's all Japanese right now. I think they're gonna do the English dub to it.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody asked if Discord give you a Face ID. Oh man, they're doing that Face ID on Discord now.
Oh yeah, you can forget it.
Yeah, no, they can keep that.
I'll sign up for that. I'll actually pay for it if they decide to start doing that bullshit.
Yeah,
but I'll pay for that StreamYard or something like that.
StreamYard,
like, yeah. I'm not fucking scanning my face. I'm not.
No, they're not doing that stuff. They're not doing that stuff there. But we'll get into the State of Play. So the biggest news here is that the State of Play, they announced today, they heard my rant when I'm like, Sony, it's time. Herman Holt said, it's time. Oh, no, one thing is, Jaydub, before I get into the State of Play, what did you think of that Horizon reveal and that Horizon Hunters?
I'm going to be honest. It was unexpected, but I'm all for it.
Oh, yeah?
I'm all for it. Yeah, I'm all for it. I get it. It's a live service game. I know some people are, but the graphics, it should have been like this and that. It's like, let them do what the fuck they're going to do. Let these developers do what they're going to do. Either you're going to like it or you're going to hate it. And not, either way, it doesn't matter. This is the vision they have for that. They're still making a Horizon 3. They're still working on it, right? You're not going to, Yeah, that's going to be a launch. I've been saying this a while back. That was going to be a launch title for PS6 because that's kind of one of their like their IP. That's like their flagship graphical like IP now. Once Horizon Forbidden West and Burning Shores that came out, it was like there was no game out that could compete with that game. It's just fucking insane.
Yeah, no. And that was the thing that got me was like I had one of my best experiences of this whole generation was fighting the mech at the end of the DLC of Burning Shores. I was like, that is something I can't believe. Like it was a free roam fight of a thing that was that big. It was crazy because it was not like it was on rails or anything. That shit was like there. You could go underneath it. You could go in the distance. Like it was crazy how you could fight that massive thing in that game looking like that. That's why I was like, I wanted to see more dynamic fighting in what they showed. I wanted to see like more pots coming off. It seemed like they were just like spamming the X button or square button and doing things. Like I wanted to see more dynamic, like pots coming off or using the gun. So we'll see what they do.
To be fair, Jazz, we can. Well, to be fair,
I liked Horizon's combat.
Burning Shores gave us a taste of what they could do because they couldn't do it with the other game because it was on PS4.
It was on Play. Yes.
It was partially. So that limited.
Yeah, remember the clouds and everything?
Yeah. So Burning Shores was kind of like a small snippet of what they'll be able to do next year. So imagine with the power of the PS6.
I was like, why don't they just add multiplayer to Forbidden, like the Shores? Like, just make that work. Like, I don't know why they went that way and, with some of those characters and stuff. I'll
be honest, and they kind of said it. It's the live service thing. It's quicker to make. It's quicker to add characters. It's quicker. It's like think about the art style with Horizon. How much? Right. This is why you don't have like ultra realistic, like live service games. All the live service games are kind of like, kind of cartoon
anime type.
Because
hyper realistic.
You don't have years to design characters. You saw with Gran Turismo, they said it took like 9 months to make one car. 9 months. You don't live service game. You don't have 9 months of development to like. You got to crank these shits out. So I get it. Plus. It's a live service game. It has to be lightweight, so it's not going to be 100 gigs.
But maybe they make a heavyweight one. It'll be different to break the mold because I think people are catching on. I do think people are catching on. It's like, like they see live service and they just immediately turned off. Don't want to give it any kind of like, and as you've seen, like it maybe has a big jump on day one, but then they quickly drop off, like High God and stuff like that. Like people that like I think people just realize like they just get burnt out and they don't want to stay in that world, like and stuff like that. Like I really think you would make an engaging world that people want to stay in. Like I think that's why Arcade it seems to have such a lore because the world and the story, like the way that world is, the visuals, it makes you want to be engaged and explore. But if Arcade has had that cartoony service look to it, I don't know how much. Unless you're Fortnite, I don't know how much people want to. I think people seen the recipe though, so good luck to them. And I don't know. It seems like they want the play tests on it.
Yeah, here's the thing. There's two different ways you can go with live service. You can create a platform, or you can just create the game and keep adding the content. Marvel Rivals, keep adding the content. Right, it's not a platform.
Yeah,
Roblox. Fortnite, that's a platform. That means there's thousands of games, different games inside of that one platform. So when you think of Roblox, it's not a game, it's a platform. But there's a million different games that you can play. You play basketball, you can race, you can play baseball, you can do all kind of stuff. There's just so much stuff. So that is where things can go. Those are only two ways you're going to go. They're not trying to build a platform.
They look like they're trying to build a way to put like characters in there and have these. Because I think the way that they were talking about it, again, my always problem is like I don't like the devs talking about it. I'd rather them show how a run looks, because it sounds like it's a run where you'll grab you'll gather things to prepare for the fight, and it just didn't seem like the fights they were showing were like that, like, oh man, I need to prepare for it. So I think they definitely need work on the combat on it. But what they showed was very limited, and it seems like it was more of an announcement to get people to play test it, which I was like, just throw that shit on the store. let us all play it right now. Like, you know, let us test it out. Like, why the whole like sign up and this all stuff? Just put it out there. Let us all try it out and give you the feedback on it. But you know, we'll see how it goes. It's just I thought the announcement timing was a little off, but now here in the state of play, it's kind of strange that they announced it before last week and not during the state of play, which makes me say I'm going in ham for the state of play right now.
Yes.
Jaydub, it's like this is it.
Have,
we're cooking. This is the Sony cook.
Yep, that tells you they have enough content to where it's like we got to push this live service game out the way because we don't want any to get into a way of X, Y, and Z. Now, here's the thing. You know, we can go into speculation. It was there. I've never been one to temper my expectation when it comes to PlayStation. Every show, even if it's a state of play where they tell you it's going to be, you know, indies or third party, whatever, I always go ball to the wall because I'm you know, even
You're
though
a
I play
fan.
on
like,
everything,
why wouldn't you? Like, why would you go and go?
A PlayStation. I don't want to be a X-bot. You're not going to get me to temper my expectation.
It was a 9 because I wasn't expecting anything. Dude, that is the most foolish shit I've ever heard.
Exactly.
Oh, it was a 9 because I thought it was gonna suck. Like, what? They showed everything and they showed like trash and they're like, but that's a 9 for me because I wasn't expecting much. It's like, yo, you glazing bitch. Like, please don't even start with that. That makes no sense. I wasn't expecting much.
PlayStation gamers are not Xbox.
We go in. It's time. And because guess what? If it sucks and they show a bunch of like Xbox ports and they show a bunch of hokey dokey arcade indie games, they're gonna get cooked. And you know what? It is what it is, and they learn more and do better.
I will say this, Jez. I will say this. No matter what they show, people will bitch.
Yeah.
Because I remember when word got out that Sony canceled the God of War live service game. They canceled a Horizon live service game. You know, all these rumors came out. They canceled this, they canceled that. Everybody who hated live service games was like, oh, man, that sounds like it would have been amazing. You know? And it's like, fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Now that they didn't cancel it, they actually were just, you know, still going through with it and stuff. And then they show it's like, now it becomes less about that. And it's like, oh man, I don't like those Fortnite graphics. Well, guess what? The #1 fucking play game in the world is Fortnite. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
If it's not for you, it's not for you. And it's okay. Like here's the thing. If something's not for me, it's okay for me to say, it's not for me. But I'm glad other people will, you know. There's a lot of
as long as it shows
stuff
stuff for me. Like that's the thing, Jaydub. Don't show me a whole bunch of stuff that's not for me. But show me stuff for me, and then show me stuff not for me. So that's where we need to balance. And their state of plays, I have to say, in the last year or so, have been very balanced with showing enough of the third-party support, showing some indies in the middle where you roll a little bit, and then they show like then they come in, they say now it's first-party time. Then they do something cool for their services like PlayStation Plus drops and things like that. And if you remember, if you're not excited yet for the state of play, I recall, and I don't know if I'm wrong, Jaydub will tell me in the chat. But last year at this state of play, this time, we found out about Marvel Token, right? Wasn't it around this time, this state of play, like a February state of play? They dropped that shocker where everybody had all those crazy reactions for the Marvel fighting game. Yeah. So if we got that announcement out of the blue last year.
They announced it too, remember? And the speakers and all of that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You're my #1 customer.
You remember?
Yeah, so was it the February state of play that they announced Marvel Token, or was it June?
I think it was early on.
I thought it was early. I thought it was February.
If my memory. Yeah.
No, wait. Josh said it was June. So it was June they announced it? Then when did they announce the February of last year? Let me see.
So, Jeff Keighley show? Or around that time?
Wait, I'm going to look. State of Play 2025 February. What was announced? Saros was February. That's what it was. Wait a second. They did Saros. February 2003. No, 2025. 2025. Monster Hunter Wilds, Borderlands 4, Days Gone Remastered, Shinobi, Digimon, Sonic Racing Crossing Worlds, and Saros. So Saros was one of their big first-party announcements there.
Okay.
So we could. I think that that seemed like so like I said, multiplayer. They had their Monster Hunter Borderlands with the 2025 release date. Days Gone remastered, a remaster there. Shinobi, which was awesome. Digimon, Sonic Cross Worlds Racing, which I thought was good, but it failed according to Sega. And then Housemarque's new game.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So that's it. So like, what do you think for so let's see what they saying here. Let's get Easy Tone says state of plays in February are usually low key, but 60 minutes. Do you think Sony is moving to some big announcements to avoid the GTA summer marketing machine?
They say it's 60 minutes plus.
Let's
go.
That
plus. This is over an hour.
You're right. Here it is. So this is what it says. Tune in live this Thursday for 60 minutes plus of news, gameplay updates, and announcements from game studios across the globe. February State of Play will spotlight eye-catching third-party and indie games heading to PS5, along with the latest from the teams at PlayStation Studios. Thank God I got that line in there because I would not have been very happy if it just ended at that other part. It says State of Play, so 60 minutes, dude. That is a friggin' long ass show. I think it's one of the biggest ones they ever had.
The PlayStation Showcase, if I'm not mistaken, was 1 hour and 12 minutes. This is 60 minutes plus. This very well is a showcase level or a showcase length show.
There it is. I looked up AI. February 12th is set to be the longest ever scheduled run for over 60 minutes, surpassing previous showcases. This event, featuring over an hour of updates on third-party indie, breaks typically the 20 to 40-minute format. It's exceeding the 55-minute record set in 2025.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Take it what you want. Oh, shit. RMA says, RMA's in here. Uh-oh. Wait a second. RMA saying he got some news. He's saying 60 minutes plus of remakes and remasters. RMA, you know what to do. Get your ass out of here. Take a walk. We got Jaydub in here. Here's the RMA song. Let's go, everybody. Stage left, bitch. Yeah. Anyway, we had to have Roosum RMA. He's saying there's going to be remakes. I got X-Hawk Joe got one. RMA got one. We chased away True Virgil. I don't know where he went. I played this Goggling Ball song. He never came back. That was an entrance music. But anyway. But yeah, take a walk. That's all right. He says State of Play will only show already shown games. RMA. I just said last year they showed Sorrows. Get your ears checked. That was an already announced game. So let's do some predictions here. All right, Jaydub, let's do some like what do you think third party wise? We'll start low. Third party wise games. Like what do you think of it there? We'll be Resident Evil.
Third party? Listen. No. Fuck the Resident Evil. We've seen enough
That's
of that.
We've seen enough.
Matter of fact, that's coming out in like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
A week, another week or so.
VR mode?
So they won't show
VR
that. Man, that's not
it.
All their games have that bullshit. But I will say we may get Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3.
Oh,
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
See, we're going in, man. That's right.
Yep. We could get Kingdom Hearts 4.
Oh.
Yep. Kingdom Hearts 4. We could get the Devil May Cry 6.
Oh, wow. This is Jaydub dropping bombs. That would be crazy if you get any of those.
I'm going for the gusto.
That's right, man. I'd go for it too. I like that show so far.
Yep. I think they may show the new Division game, the Division 3.
Ubisoft needs the help.
They need it, man.
Yeah.
I can see.
D says, "Do you think Final Fantasy is going to be day on the Switch too?" I don't know, man.
Nah, that's
This is a PlayStation show. They ain't not announcing that shit.
Yeah.
That's after the
I don't know.
show.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Cephalon says Tides of Annihilation release date.
Well, they already didn't they? Oh, they haven't given us a release date. We got Phantom Blade 0 release date.
Yes,
but we haven't got Tides of
But that's like it's September, man. Isn't it September? But they already showed. See, Judas. I agree. Judas is something that we haven't seen gameplay.
What's the release date for Judas? I think Judas will release this summer.
Yeah.
Really? They can't release in the fall. The fall got Wolverine and the rest of that shit, man. And Phantom Blade 0, that's 2 pack, man. Then you got GTA.
It's crazy.
You would be crazy.
Let me ask you this: do you think GTA will have anything there? Or that we're waiting for June?
We could get the third trailer for GTA. We know they got a marketing deal with Sony.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe this is the start of it, that they do a GTA trailer or something GTA now, or they do the June one. But I'm thinking they got to do something GTA during these shows.
What if they show the theme console and controller in there?
Or show some gameplay of GTA, not just a cinematic scene, or maybe that could be why they're going over 60 minutes, giving it to Rockstar. Then the Grindhouse is cooking now. I'm telling you. I'm going big.
Oh,
Brett Sherman says, "Don't do this to yourself." Why? What else are we gonna do? GTA gonna be there. Gameplay.
Jez, can you imagine? You see Captured on PS5 Pro on that trailer,
and then she's walking down the street, dude, jump in the car.
Captured, and it says captured in 60 frames a second.
Yo, maybe
dudes would be pissed.
I would do it. I would start that relationship right now. Going, this is where you're gonna want to play GTA 6.
Yep.
They're not putting that on those smuggling grapes GTA. Jeff Keighley has indies now, and he ruins games. After High God, listen, after that High God thing is gonna hurt Keighley. I'm telling you now. People watching that stuff. That I think now there's been a kink in Jeff Keighley's armor with that High God thing. It's showing that game show award could be a counter to people. You got to be careful what you show on that award, because people are going to prejudge your shit. So I think Keighley now, he was riding high, I think, like crushing E3 and things like that. I think now he's been humbled. He got a case of humble pie. Everybody went after his ass with High God. So I think he's humble now. He's not getting those kind of games anymore. I think he's been pushing those indies.
To be fair, I'll defend Jeff Keighley only from the side of he doesn't make games. His only job is to have a show.
He's a PR
where
guy.
developers. No,
I like the show, but I like the show.
Their games. Yeah,
I like what he did, but don't you think that he's been a little? He's been pushing a lot of the messaging about the whole I'm here to rep the indies, giving them a place to shine. He's been really pushing that for the last year or two.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You're right.
His own narrative about this stuff. It used to be Nintendo, so they're all here. Now he seems to be kind of avoiding them a little bit and more doing these he's become the SoundCloud of gaming. I'm going to be finding these gems in the rough and stuff like that. And it's
because they're not. Think about it. It's his company. If you're not going to give me if you're not going to throw me a bone, even Sony throws him a bone from time to time, right?
Yep,
they let him show Intergalactic, right? And so they throw him a bone every now and then, and that helps, right? That helps him out, and therefore he's gonna, not saying he's gonna. I mean, what else can he do?
Yeah. But we'll see.
Nintendo doesn't throw him anything, so he doesn't have.
He has to do it. But I don't think GTA will be at the summer show. I think that either they're on their own or Sony starts showing out some partnership with them. Because remember, GTA Rockstar did show up to a State of Play. It was the PlayStation Reveal Showcase. It was the first thing was GTA having that 1 million for their GTA Online.
Yeah.
So they did show up on a Sony thing. So
they did. They have the marketing deal. We know that. But what if they show off the theme console and stuff like that? Even if
I think it's too early for that. But I think June will be the pre-orders for any kind of GTA related. Oh my god, if they do a theme console, dude, that thing's gonna be eBay gonna go on fire.
Yeah,
that's gonna almost be as hard to get probably as the as that was that blue PlayStation 4, that the blue and gold one, the translucent one.
The anniversary,
the anniversary one, yeah. Actually, I have the controller. I'd never get the console. Forget about it.
I got the console. I still got it unopened.
That's crazy that you got that. That is crazy. It has a number on how many were made.
Yep,
that's crazy. How the hell did you get that?
Dude, I was just lucky.
Yo, you just ordered it? You didn't
No, it was all luck. It was all luck. There's a lot that I did. Like, you know how hard it was for me to get the that 30th anniversary? Oh,
yeah, the blue one, the translucent one, right?
No. That was the 25th.
You mean the gray PlayStation?
I'm talking about the gray one.
You got that one too?
I got the Pro,
and you got the blue one.
Yes.
Holy
so
shit.
I got
that blue one was even hard. Oh wait, you're right, because that PlayStation 30th was numbered as well. Wasn't that numbered as well?
Yep, I think they only made like 20,000. It's a specific number. It's a specific number.
There's a specific number. They're numbered. Yeah.
Yeah. But to be fair, I had to pay for it in order to get it, man. I had to pay for it. It was expensive, man.
See? Neil says that GTA was shown. Yeah, I know it was shown. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe not the February one, but maybe the June. But like what Jay was saying, like I think Sony they're going to do some marketing. Either they say PlayStation during a GTA reveal, but I think Rockstar got to show some gameplay now. Like they did their cinematic thing. I think they got to do a little clip of something. Like, they're going to do it, like a mission or something. Yeah. They always do it.
I say the trailer, the third trailer. They've shown 2 trailers so far, right?
Yeah.
One was the first one. Then we had the second one, which was the last one we got.
Yeah, that was the story one.
Gameplay. That's the one that said captured on PS5, and then they got to show the third one, right? So
gotta be some
I'm
gameplay.
pretty sure
Like they got to just show the game, like a mission. Like, because they did like the story trailer. So maybe we're a little early with it. Maybe that comes in June, but I do think it's going to have to show up somewhere.
But again, this is just
with February. We were saying it's too early.
Positive hope that what else? I think that will show. I think we'll see something from that the 1943 or whatever, that Marvel.
Oh yeah,
Captain America and Black Panther.
Yes, that one. That was Amy Hennings, wasn't it?
Amy Hennings, yeah, Amy Hennings game, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, it was delayed last year, so I think we're finally, it was supposed to release last year, but it didn't. So
we haven't seen anything besides that trailer.
Exactly, the gameplay. I think what if we see some KOTOR?
That's what I was about to say. You took one of my predictions. Yeah. I think KOTOR needs to re-announce it because that showed up on one of the State of Plays. They got nixed, and then they. I think it's time to bring that back because they already announced it.
Yeah, they announced that it's still.
Yeah,
that it was still. That it wouldn't touch like the other games, but yeah. I could see a Starfield trailer, a little small Starfield trailer showing all this stuff.
They say in April, and I don't want Microsoft. I think Microsoft hijacking these shows. I don't want to see them. Keep those old games on their own announcements.
I do, just so we can say.
I know you have a vested interest in it. I got you.
Just a 20-second. Don't take up too much of my time.
Jaydub just wants he wants a public showing of this so he can be like, see? I told you. He wants all eyes on it. It's like Jaydub
public execution of bots.
Exactly. You don't want it to be a subtle tweet and stuff that you got to dig up. You want it on like the grand stage, like Herman going, "We are proud to bring to Starfield to PlayStation. I got you, Jaydub."
I'm not gonna do. What if Phil Spencer
get him off the show? Don't even say
comes on the screen, and he announces the first gameplay of Gears E-Day.
Get the man, dude. Yo, those Xbox channels will shut down if that happened. Yo, Phil Spencer wearing a PlayStation shirt and standing there going, you go like this.
Yeah, that would be.
No, Phil does.
He's here.
That would be epic, man. Okay, enough of teasing these vibes.
Dude, I got one more thing from our big third-party partner. And then Phil Spencer's like, hey, I'm here to show GTA running on a PlayStation 5 Pro.
You know what? They still
Gears.
They still need to give us our VR for Flight Simulator. So maybe they'll, reveal.
That might be there. I think one of the predictions I have for the third party, like, what about oh crap, like I think Judas is a good one. I think maybe we see something like that from the third party. But what about more Pragmata? Like do we have a release date for Pragmata?
No. Get fucking Capcom off the stage.
But don't we need someone Capcom. You're saying Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry, new.
Well,
an old game.
True. But that's new, right? And not like we got a demo of Pragmata. Like you can't show us.
But is there a release date for it yet?
I thought Pragmata is coming like May.
It's coming out, so we got a date on that. I thought they'll just do a date since they have the demo. Yo, Josh says 007. Yo, they need to take it away, 007. I saw enough of that game, dude. That game should be out already.
They've shown it on 8 different goddamn stages. Like, right.
007, I think, is wearing out its welcome. It's turning into the what is it? The like how sick we were of friggin' Deathloop. By the time that came out,
they're trying to shoehorn it down your throat.
No, I want a comeback of Lost Planet. That's what I want. I want Lost Planet back, but I guess we're not going to get that. I love Lost Planet from Capcom. That was my favorite.
Yeah.
I love that game. Well, at least 1 and 2. 2 was my favorite. 3 was garbage. 2.
Yeah. Those are my third. Those are my third party. Games that I think. I'm not saying they're going to be there, but the ones I would like to see.
Yeah. Well, let me get this. Mr. Grimm 504. Thank you so much, man, for the 20. He goes, whether Jeff likes it or not, he wanted to make the biggest game awards show, and that comes with the responsibility that in his show is now a huge marketing tool and can make or break a game. Yeah, that's kind of like what I was saying. Like, I think that, he has now become real big. And also, too, like, you're not immune to bad publicity. It's not always great news on the thing. And I think, we saw how that notoriety and that platform could actually set incorrect expectations and, for things like that. So, like, I think it was kind of a wake-up call that he definitely probably learned going, I better be very cautious of what I do. I think his proposal for this past year was like, I'm going to announce something that's coming out next month rather than sound something that's coming out years away. And I think it kind of, it was the wrong thing to announce coming out soon. I think if it was a different type of game, maybe, but I think, and also the way it was shown, the trailer and stuff, like they said they weren't expecting it, but the boldness of it, like from the people that made you this, the best shooter, and it's like, chill, dude. Like, I don't make those kind of claims. Let people make those claims for you. But anyway, I like the third party predictions, dude. I do like that. I like, I do think that they got, eye-catching, spotlight, eye-catching third party. So I hope we don't see no hokey dokey stuff. I'm thinking big things, like, and I see, like you said, like the Devil May Cry. So you say Capcom will be there with that stuff. Yeah. Ubisoft, I don't know. I think they definitely need some sort of, some sort of life support now, and maybe this state of play would be for them to show what they didn't cancel on that.
Yeah.
Because they did cancel some games there, and I think Ubisoft has to show some quality big game to kind of get them back, like, somewhere, but still don't go full Ubisoft. Who else is out there? EA has, I wouldn't even think EA even has anything. But EA, what do you think? Could EA bring something to this? I don't even know, man.
I mean,
the newly owned EA.
What is EA even? Yeah, I mean, what is EA even making? Not another Dragon Age. Maybe a Mass Effect. A new Mass Effect game.
I don't know.
Or the Mass Effect remake or something. Like, who knows? Like,
who knows? I was just thinking.
All I think of is Madden and Football Club.
Maybe Fight Night come back.
Yeah, I would. I mean, everybody would like that.
Yeah.
So gun ho over that fucking UFC shit, you know.
I know. Yeah, that UFC thing drives me crazy. The mechanics just I don't like
Well,
it.
and I heard the reason why, right? The boxers in the divisions, they want so much money, right? Like they got to pay them like
for their
I think
likeness and
Mayweather
things like that.
wanted like $1 million.
So they want UFC.
They're like, look, man, this game is going to cost $50 million to make. If we give, every character $1 million, we only have 50 characters.
Yeah. Speaking of fighting games, you think WWE will be there with 2K 2026 with its gameplay reveal? I know they try to leak some trailers. People will be getting hands on to that.
Yeah,
that's third party.
That would be equivalent to releasing like Madden and 2K. It's like
I'm really third party. Shit. I'm like whatever. Like I'm ready to be surprised. But again, it's third party stuff, and it'll be nice to bring back some franchise, like you said, like Devil May Cry. That's exciting. Bringing seeing Final Fantasy. That's another exciting thing. So those are the kind of big ones. Outside of that, I really don't know unless they bring back, like they show KOTOR again, which I think that probably will be a good place for it, but maybe not now, maybe in the June one. Pragmata is April 24th, so we already got a release date there. Somebody says New Jedi Survivor, maybe. Do you think like Chrono Trigger, maybe? Somebody said Pulse Ultra said Chrono Trigger. Square Final Fantasy 13 trilogy. Oh, what about Final Fantasy the remake? Wasn't that they wanted to remake 8? They were going to remake 8? That was a rumor, right?
That's a possibility. Anything from Square Enix is a possibility.
I just don't know how to do 8 without finishing Final Fantasy 7 trilogy.
Well, that's true. But technically,
was it 9?
They can announce it.
Witcher 3 expansion that leads into the Witcher 4. Don John says, that's maybe Witcher 4.
Witcher 4.
Maybe Witcher 4. I don't see no expansions, but apparently expansion.
Get that. And listen, it's time to let these old games die. It's done.
Silent Hill 1 remake, Josh says. Control 2 release date. Lucci says Control 2 release date. New Castlevania. Stellar Blade 2. Ooh, that's time. It's time for Stellar Blade. I like that one.
Well, Stellar Blade released last year, so I mean,
it was 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Yeah, they said they were working on that sequel. I don't know. I think it's time to cook Stellar Blade. That'll be interesting. Zink says it too.
Yeah,
I don't know. So like that's the third party stuff. I can't imagine what else. Like again, the big reach is like GTA showing up on that thing. And Phil Spencer wearing a PlayStation outfit, that must be as big as GTA because that'll be hilarious. But I don't think Phil will be on that thing. As for indie games, I have no clue. Some will probably be in PlayStation Plus, maybe one of their announcements that they have, but there's no indie games there. And then the biggest thing is their PlayStation Studios. And they say latest from Teams. And maybe I'm reading into it more, but it's not what's coming from PlayStation Studios. It says from Teams at PlayStation Studios. So we're talking multiples.
So
this is
we
where
may
we're
see in a Galactic. They're definitely going to show more Wolverine.
I don't want to see any more Wolverine, but I'm willing to see some more of it. I want to see more of it. I want to see how the map is. I want to see what the game, and maybe it's I think it's too soon for a deep dive Wolverine. I know there's been leaks saying that, from the PlayStation Store that it may be September, which I thought for September because that's when Spider-Man came out. So I think Gordo to 2, he says Cory Balrog's new game. I was screaming about that on Saturday. I think it's time. I think he's right. I think Gordo's right. That's mine. I will go with that. Either go.
I think it's.
What do you think? So I think either something. See what I'm thinking here, Jaydub, and see if you go 60 minutes. There's something that's going to get some sort of announcement and deep dive or something like that. Because remember when they announced that Marvel token, like they didn't just announce it. They did like a kind of like how they came about, like a documentary kind of after. And I'm feeling if something's going to go over 60 minutes for one of their longest shows, there's going to be something they announce that kind of goes into how that, maybe a deep dive, or they'll announce like intergalactic, like they'll show intergalactic and maybe go into like a mission. Like there's got to be something that they go into. Like I don't think it's just going to be like announcements for 60 minutes. I think there's going to be some sort of gameplay thing, and whether it's
okay.
Yeah. What do you think?
Hear me out, Jess. Now, it could be a pipe dream, or not even a pipe dream.
We're cooking. Let's go. I'm all in.
Could it be possible Sony announces new hardware?
At
this state of play. Because think about it, they're always releasing some fucking hardware when nobody expects it. It's like, damn, like you guys are like what if? Because remember.
Wait. You're not talking about the next gen PlayStation. You're talking about maybe that OLED handheld.
No, not the next gen. Yes, that's what I was going to say.
Okay, I'm on you with that one. Yes.
No, it's way. Listen, nobody in their
I thought you were talking about PlayStation 6. I'm like,
no. I'm talking about the portal, the OLED portal.
The OLED portal.
I'm talking about those speakers that they announced.
That has to have a release date. Those are pretty fine speakers.
Yeah, and it's stuff like that. I'm talking about stuff like that. Yeah, no, not PS6.
Okay, good. No, you're right. You want to know what? That's good. That's a good point, because
anything about PS6.
Yes, and you want to know why, Jaydub? I was saying that portal thing, if that OLED portal with like, I was even thinking, why don't I just plug that thing into a TV? That would be really cool too, if it had a TV out and use it as a controller. Like they sell like 10-foot USB HDMI cable. They can plug it in, and then you can just sit back and play it on a TV. Or it has has a controller on it, has the stuff on it, more RAM. Maybe you could download some smaller games to it. I don't know, but you're right. I think now's the time to reveal something like that, because that will be the only place you can play GTA on the go, like like a PlayStation. Like it will be great to have that thing come around with GTA, or if it comes out sooner, like September wise, Wolverine, this will be the time to kind of start runway of it, the Portal OLED.
It's a perfect time, because Nintendo is kind of wounded right now. Remember?
Yeah, you got
they lost
Nintendo's still on
PlayStation.
Yeah. Because there you go,
Nintendo was talking about jacking up prices even more.
Look at this. 60 minutes of news, gameplay updates, and announcements from GameStop. So it says news. So there might be news.
Yeah, it could be anything, Yeah.
Doesn't say 60 minutes of gameplay. It says news.
If it happens to say, hey, listen, I said it, but I'm not too tinfoil hattish,
No, I can see that, because I do think that tying that in with the games that are coming out with Saros, Wolverine, and GTA, like that portal will be a very powerful tool.
Yeah, and James, you know what? Wow, they can't afford to wait. If that OLED portal is true and they're actually working on it, they can't wait too long to announce it, because then you're getting closer to next generation with the PS6 and that PS6 handheld. You don't want that portal. Don't want to be anywhere near that. Yeah, you don't want to do that. You want
to end of this year.
The portal came out 2 years ago.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, you're right. Like announce it February, have it come out spring.
Number one. Yeah, it's the number one selling accessory in the world,
and it's
gaming.
It's a portal.
And everybody's buying it. Like it's so gangbusters.
And also it'll probably be more than 200 though. That's gonna be the complaint. Probably 3 for the OLED.
Well, here's the thing. No. I think 250.
250. That'd be good. I love 250. I'm getting it either way. I want one.
If they pulled a Nintendo, right, and just changed the screen, kept everything the same, but jacked the price up to 250, it's going to sell gangbusters. It's worth it.
Yeah.
Right?
No, definitely. But
if they're going to add more components in it, stuff like that, plus a screen, I can see the price.
You want to hear something else? And I think who said it?
What?
Phil Bosch was saying it. The PSSR 2 is timed around this time, right? Like the update for the Pro. There was the rumors. I remember the rumors were saying that maybe the Portal will have some PSSR where it will upscale the images that it gets from the visual. Like it'll kind of work in tandem with some PSSR, some hardware. I thought there was going to be some sort of hardware in this new Portal that's going to enhance the experience on it. I don't know if it's whether downloading something or streaming, where they'll have some sort of PSSR functionality where it'll kind of take a low latency, not low latency, but a low image and upscale it to look better on and that will go hand in hand with an OLED portal screen where they can announce PSSR for the Pro, and if you sync it with the Pro, the portal, this new portal will have some sort of PSSR on it where it'll like kind of upscale it there.
120 hertz.
120
display.
hertz or something like that. Yeah. Like, and so you're not having to stream that high fidelity from the thing taking a bandwidth, but you stream basically a lower bit rate, and then have the hardware of the portal upscale the input.
That's
just a pipe dream, but I'm just thinking.
That could be a good big possibility.
Yeah, you save on latency because you're not having to do a high fidelity stream to your portal. So you do lower fidelity one, and then you have your portal use PSSR.
Uses it upscales it.
Upscale the video input. Because you don't have to upscale too much. It's a small screen. Like you don't have to upscale to like a 4K unless you have output. But I don't know. But I know that timing of the PSSR there is something. They could do all play low power games native, Josh says. Like, some sort of hardware enhancement to the portal. Dude, I'm all for it. I love it. That sounds great to me. And I think this is the year to do it, right? Because you got all those games.
You got to do it. You got to do it soon. You can't wait too long because then you're pushing next generation with that next generation handheld. That's the native
real handhelds, but that's what Jaydub's talking about. Like, we're not getting the real handheld now. That's going to come along with the PlayStation 6. But you're right. You can't have the portal come too late in the year and you know, and do that. And, you know, it kind of goes in tandem if the PSSR technology. So that might be the thing that takes it over to 60 minutes. Yes, it's not games, but, you know, Sony's always like throwing hardware, you know, the speaker and shit like that in there. Slap an OLED and upgrade its Wi-Fi capabilities. Call it a day.
Don't forget they are a hardware company first.
Yeah, and that portal really took them by surprise. Like that thing flew off of shelves. It was a good price point. If they don't make this too much higher, like can't make it on a 450 or something like that, and still just like an OLED on it and stuff like that. But we will see on there. D with the $10. He goes, PSP was how many years after the PS2? Vita was how many years after the PS3? 3DS after the Wii, Switch after the Wii U. It's time for a handheld. It is. I agree, man. I would love a native handheld, but I think we're about a year or two off from it.
Yeah. Now better than any, and the reason why I say that is because everybody and their mom's coming out with their handheld. I mean, with the Steam. You got the Steam Deck too. You got Microsoft with their
PC stuff.
You know, their little thing, and all kind of stuff. And the Switch 2. Again, you know, the Switch 2 is not really cranking what it need to be. So maybe Sony smells blood in the water. Hey, you know.
Dude, that
this portal thing is half the price of a Switch, and you get to play GTA and Wolverine and all that shit on there.
I would love some native, if any kind of little native stuff to it. That portal will be ideal. It's the best form factor. It's a little unwielding in that you can't it's not like it, but it's symmetrical and you can get hooked onto things. But I do think that it's the best controller. Because it's a controller first and then a handheld second, really, because it's basically the controller. So I really think that they got a recipe right there. If they can make some sort of native, something like offline that you could do, it will be the best, because that portal was I was always reluctant to take it away because you never knew Wi-Fi if you're on the road of what it's going to be. And if they could do something native, a low-powered game or something like that, that thing will be incredible. And then give me the full-fledged one, you know, the $800 one, $700 one, another one releases.
Yeah.
But so that might be something. Somebody says news would be also like PlayStation Plus announcements. Yes, that's news too. So.
Yeah.
And then first party, what do you think?
We're all with the first party. I think without a shadow of a doubt, Wolverine.
More Wolverine.
Hopefully Intergalactic. Hopefully the new God of War, whatever Corey Barlog is working on, the new IP or whatever.
That's gotta be the one. Yeah.
Hopefully whatever Bluepoint is. But again, a lot of these stuff, guys.
Yeah.
You gotta you gotta erase all the previous speculation and rumors and all kinds
Studio
of
Bend.
stuff.
Holy crap, where they
Yeah,
been?
man.
Their
What are they?
time.
Yeah.
Dude, I think that's time. Siphon Filter. What's his name was saying, hip hop was
we
saying that a
good.
revival of an old IP. So I don't know.
Could be a Uncharted, a new
Siphon
Uncharted.
Filter. Or Uncharted. Ooh,
Probably
yeah.
a new Uncharted. That's not by Naughty Dog, but it could be by Bluepoint or it could be by Sony Band.
Yeah. I agree. Ghost Legends, that's going to be there. I definitely think it's going to be there. And maybe a shadow drop, Josh says. Maybe a shadow drop, or maybe it comes out. I don't know if I don't know if Ghost Legends should come out right now. They got Marathon coming out in a couple of weeks. Why would you put out another multiplayer game like a few weeks before Marathon? They'll just eat it up.
And it's not a live service. It's not a live service game. So
yeah, and it's going to be for everybody who bought the game. So it's going to be maybe they don't plan on making it a live service. It's just kind of an tacked on multiplayer. But I thought the second time around
the last one was.
The last one was. You're right. Yeah.
See, here's the thing, Jess. They really don't make multiplayer games like that anymore. Everything is in order for it to be worth it, it has to be live service.
Yeah,
because
you're right.
People play the multiplayer mode for a little while, and then they're done, and then that's it.
Yeah,
like I think if they're going to do it. You know, unfortunately, you know, a lot of people, you know, and I get it. Live service gets a bad rep, but the top played games every year are all live service games. Gamers balk online, but then they get off the phone and go back to their live service game.
Yeah. This is a
Call of Duty Warzone,
Marvel
Fortnite,
Rivals,
Apex Legends, Marvel Rivals, on and on, right? Like all these for
it's like comfort
for a bunch
food,
of gamers
you know?
that hate
It's like
live
comfort
service.
food.
Yeah.
For some.
I always said this, for a bunch of gamers who hate AI and hate live service games, they sure spend a lot of time and a lot of money on fucking live service games. We see the numbers.
Yeah.
We see the top played games every year in the EPD. We see that shit. So you're lying to yourself. You know, you can lie to me, you can lie to Jazz, but the numbers don't lie. Clearly, majority
I
of
do
the
miss
people
normal
playing
multiplayer
these
though.
games. Yeah.
I miss just like getting a game, experiencing the world, loving the controls, and then just having that in multiplayer and kind of using the game as a gateway into the multiplayer and then just like living in the multiplayer. But now they're like it's either that or it's a multiplayer only or is it single player only, and you know that's why I thought that the Ghost of Yote doing that again, like I thought that was great because that was a surprise the first time around.
Yeah,
but yeah, no,
well,
I think Sony's been doing good
like
balance. I think it's a good balance. Like you know, they got the Wolverine, they got Soros, like you know, so they're not flooding it with multiplayer games. But I just think like having that a shadow drop now. I think it would be a challenge, like, unless they really don't give a shit about Marathon. They're like, yo, screw Bungie. Like, we're releasing this now and just kind of get Yote out there. And maybe a PC version of Yote announcement with that friggin' multiplayer. You know, that's a question. I'm sure there's going to be any PC announcements during the show. They've been kind of a little hesitant in the last state of plays for doing a PC version. Everybody thought that remember everybody thought that like Gran Turismo was going to be like a PC. The guy's just like, I just want to thank you for playing Gran Turismo. Like everybody's like, where's the PC version? He never announced it.
Yeah. And he came out with the big update.
Yeah, the big update. And I was like, what? So I don't know. They've been kind of refraining from PC announcements. They seemed a little more keen on that a couple of years ago, like Uncharted on PC. This on PC.
I'll be honest. Not most gamers just over here in the West. They're not really big racing fans, but everybody else around the globe are huge racing fans, and we know that because the biggest sport in the world is Formula One. That's motorsport. So I will say this: Gran Turismo is their number one flagship IP. It's the face of PlayStation. As much as I really don't care about some of these games going to PC, I don't care. That there
just keep it off the shelf.
Like
tweet it out.
Just keep it off. It's not worth the alienation. You know, some games we can always say it's a live service game, or we could always say this game's old. You know, it's 6 months, it's a year, it's 2 years, it's 5 years old. Who cares? But Turismo. That to me would feel like when they announced Halo coming to PlayStation. It just really, it kind of puts a sour taste in your mouth. Not that those guys get to play it, but that you no longer have that heart. You've already sold 100 million copies. Each one of your games sell, 15, 16 million copies. Do you really need an extra 1 or 2 million? No, you don't. It's not. Is it worth the clout? No, it's probably not. That's why I don't ever think we'll see Gran Turismo on. I don't think we'll see it. I don't think we'll see it on PC.
Yeah. No, I don't think so either. But I just thought it's funny. Like, people were thinking that, and they've been really kind of like pulling back on not doing. Oh my God, Byron! Now don't get me all excited. Maybe even Venom. Oh, I don't know. I think they gotta wait for.
Then you got you don't want to burst the steam of Wolverine because now you're gonna have two clashing. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, I don't know, man, because you got Wolverine there. Now I don't know. I gotta pull back a little bit.
Should have did. If they're gonna do that, they should have did Venom before Wolverine, because then you had the whole Spider-Man 2 kind of tie in. But I don't know, man. I just
I don't know. I don't know about that one. I would love a Venom on that thing, but I think flooding. You got Marvel Token, you got Wolverine, a Venom game. I don't know where they're gonna squeeze that. I think that's an end of year announcement after Wolverine.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think that's
TV
after
show or
Wolverine.
something.
And I don't know if they show, I think it'll be they definitely need, and I don't know if they're going to do it now or they do it at the next state of play, but they need kind of show what the structure is of Wolverine. Is it open world like Spider-Man? Is it hubs? Because he was kind of all over the place in different environments, so it's not in the same city.
Yeah, he was in alleys. He was on rooftops.
He was on he was all kind of all over the place. So maybe they're different hubs, or is it a more linear game? Is it more open world? Is it more of an Uncharted type game structure, or is it open world Wolverine? Or there's open world levels where you could more of an Uncharted where it's open but it's directed open. It's direct. You have an area where you can go different ways, but it's more of linear. In the sense, or is it basically Spider-Man open world? I think they need to kind of show some of that. Also, too, I do think that maybe they do a deep dive on Saros. They got to give some more to Housemarque, that comes out in March. So maybe going deep dive on Wolverine they may not. So do a game announcement of something new, maybe Corey's game, intergalactic gameplay, and then show Saros, kind of like a walkthrough of a mission of how you engage in Saros and some of the new things. Maybe co-op. Maybe co-op in Saros.
I still think they've shown quite a lot of that.
Oh, they already did a deep dive, right? They already did a deep dive on Saros last year.
It's kind of like, these when your game is about to release in a month or two,
they changed. You're right.
Anything. Yeah, you should.
I'm thinking Sony of 2-3 years ago, where they just kind of focus on the most recent releases and really not went ahead, but they've been going ahead now last couple of years.
Yeah.
Everybody goes Shadow Drops. Don John saying Shadow Drop. Maybe they got co-op in Saros. That would be cool. Because they added it later.
Possible.
They added it later.
It's possible. So. It was in Returnal.
Yeah. They added it later, so maybe Saros has it at launch.
Yeah.
So I'm ready. I'm all in, man. I'm ready to go. I see Dusty Bin trying to damage control, going, why people going crazy about this? We've been through this before. It's like, dude, why not? It's 60 minutes. Let Sony. It's their first one of 2026. They got crazy game. We know the games that they got coming. So even if they show what they've already released, it still will be better than anything we've seen. If they show Wolverine and Saros and friggin' Intergalactic or something like that, it's already better than anything that's been shown in some sort of show.
True.
So of what we know, it's all the surprises. That's you're going to be surprised, or it's going to be more of just updates on things that we know about, or release dates. I definitely think Wolverine maybe gets a release date, or a special edition, or maybe the statue, or then I'm thinking maybe they wait to the June one or the May-June one, and this one is more of a, this one's more of a Reach game, they show something from the future like an intergalactic gameplay, and Naughty Dog's out there cooking and kind of like starting that, because I do think that an intergalactic gameplay reveal now from Naughty Dog's big next game in February would melt ice. Like that will melt the ice that I'm in right now. I know that you're not in ice, but I'm melted in ice, and I think gameplay from Naughty Dog's next game of Intergalactic, like just a little bit of like a run through something, will set the world ablaze in February, because it is dry right now, and that will be like a strike of lightning right now, because I wouldn't be putting that near the end of the year. There's too much stuff going on at the end of the year. Maybe in May.
I was going to say, you got to watch it. It's a delicate balance, because you don't want to overshadow the games that you got coming soon.
Yeah,
and
but
you damn sure don't want to step on the toes of your flagship game for the year, which is Wolverine.
Well, that's why you show Wolverine in May. You show Wolverine in May with the special edition pre-orders, gameplay, right? Because they do it around the June showcase May thing, but in February now, like to kick off the year, you say, "Hey, here's some gameplay from Intergalactic," and then you just have like Neil Druckmann talk over, somebody from them just to talk about, "Oh, you land on this planet, you go here," and then just show the gameplay of it, and then back and get out, and then basically that's come, and then it's 2027, and then you're done. I think now in February, because there's nothing, it's dry, it's frozen, it's the tundra. There's games coming out, but we're just at the cusp. Like I think Resident Evil is going to be the kickoff to the season, to the 2026 is Resident Evil. That's what I'm looking forward to. But then, maybe I think that kind of gameplay right now, it'll get all the eyeballs on it, because it's not in the middle of the summer when everybody's worrying about GTA pre-orders, something like that. Like you do it now in February, show some gameplay, everybody be talking about it. It's not going to shadow Soros or Marathon because it's its own game, but Naughty Dog gameplay. I don't know. Well, and then a Cory Barlog announcement, but I think that's just going to be a trailer or a date, like a year, and that'd be all slated for next year. If they do Cory's game and Intergalactic slated for next year. Oh, Josh says is Marathon going to be there? I think they might do a little update to Marathon just to remind people it's coming. I don't know. What do you think, Jaydub? Yeah. Or the beta, or like when it's going to replay it. I think, beta sounds right.
Yeah, we'll get beta, but they've showed Marathon twice, like deep dives, like 2 or 3 times. So I don't know. I would be mad if they show like 3-4 minutes of it, because it's like let's go.
Do you see what Josh put in there, Jaydub? Do you see what Josh put in?
What do you say?
Fair games. Oh,
I forgot about fair games.
Yeah, me too. I think we all wanted to forget about it too. Yeah. Oh my God. I you know what? I think you just let that thing just go away. Oh man, I don't know. Unless you have some sort of campaign and it's cooking, I have no clue.
We haven't seen anything of it.
Like,
so
what? And then the other thing, like, why would they announce that Horizon thing when they had a 60-minute state of play coming? And why would they do that Horizon reveal and little video and everything like that?
Because they got too much. Because they
got too much. Yeah, I don't think they made way for fair games, unless they slip it under the radar.
Yeah,
Concord's coming back. Cory Barlog's new game, I think it's a teaser. I think it's either Cory. I think the big thing from this show, if they're gonna go big, is either Cory's announcement or some intergalactic gameplay. I think those are the two big things that people will go crazy about. I think intergalactic gameplay will have a bigger impact than a Cory Barlog trailer, unless it's something really interesting from an IP or if it's going back. Some people say, "Oh, that 2D God of War game." That might be there, like that 2D God of War.
Here's the thing, that came out of some rumor.
Oh, so you don't think it's real?
Because it's none of it has been substantiated by any developers or anything.
Yeah,
who's
making it?
And that's one thing about it, because we're in a community. You'll hear like a rumor or someone said something, and everybody runs with it, and it sticks for years in people's minds. Oh yeah, what about that 2D, that 2.5D or whatever? It's like, why are you sticking to something that someone said 3 years ago? If the developer or if the company didn't, like, you're just gonna, I don't know, but gamers, like, the community is kind of weird like that. Until something is substantiated,
Yeah.
like, I don't hold it to it, because they never promised any kind of fucking 2.5D God of War. And I'm gonna be honest, yeah, like that doesn't even sound enticing. But I don't know, man.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't know. Now we're all out there. I'm just gonna add the chat. Ask them: is this state of play going to be fire? Yes or no? Let's see what the grinders think about this after we just dropped our predictions. Rockstar will show up with Agent, dude. We're going crazy. Listen, they got a lot of stuff, and we just mentioned a bunch of studios that we have no clue. Bend, Blue Point. We have like, what are they doing? Sony Santa Monica, Corey stuff, like he teased it, and when that the Ragnarok was coming out, so like, and then you got potential DLCs to maybe expansion to Ghost of Yote, similar to Iki Island. That would be awesome. I know they're working on the multiplayer, but they need to do the multiplayer release and then an expansion for Yote. Maybe they have the Oni 9 or something like that. You got 3 more that ran away. So I don't know, but they got a lot of stuff. That's why I was like, you know what? I saw that service thing and I saw what they're doing Horizon, and then I was like, just having that without context of a state of play, I was like, stop. Why are you doing this? Like, where is the big stuff? Like, where? Like, it's time. Like, we are in 2026. We're in the second half. We got a Pro. Years. Come on now. Like it enough is enough of like, let's do like trickle out these announcements and stuff like that, and talk about third party. Screw third party. You have enough on your plate to fill up a show for first party stuff. So stop doing hokey dokey indies and third party publishers doing this stuff. Let them do their own goddamn show. You go out there and say, this is what we are doing to make PlayStation a console. Like, you got a lot.
I would love a new Astrobot game.
Yo, Astrobot DLC and expansion to it. Not the little islands, but maybe a full-fledged co-op mode added to Astrobot. Dude, add co-op to Astrobot. Co-op levels. Dude, now we're talking. Co-op levels added to Astrobot. They had a new expansion with co-op. I'll pay $20 for that, $40. $20 at least. I don't know. But yeah, Astrobot's freaking incredible. Like, I think that you just keep adding. Talk about a service game, dude. They added so much content to that game. Like, those levels are not they had all new worlds to that game for free. Holiday ones, like, that's how, like, I don't get it, man. That's how you do it. Like, you get people hooked onto a franchise when you're giving out, like, expansions and holiday editions and new costumes and things like that in these single player games. Like, it doesn't have to be nickel and diamond people. Like, it's nice when they just do it.
Yeah.
Just like Yote, like, they're now charging more for that multiplayer. Like, if you bought the game, this is not a standalone. You just get the multiplayer on top of that. And I can't wait to see what that is. I hope they expand that out where you can ride horses and stuff like that on it. And it's not just running around like levels and doing and fighting enemies. I hope like they add a little more, the horses, and add a little bit more to it. That would be cool. The shadows.
Yep.
So yeah, the new Ratchet and Clank. I don't know. I think Insomniac is
some years. That feels some. That would be after
Sucker
Wolverine.
Punch. Sucker Punch, I think, has an expansion. Insomniac, I think, they're working. They got to do Venom. Like, we need.
Yeah.
And this is a big year for Marvel too. But like, Wolverine.
Yeah,
Marvel, but you got Avengers movie, Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
Right, Spider-Man comes out this year too, right? The Spider-Man movie
this year. Yeah.
Yeah, and Avengers. So like, it's gonna be superheroes galore, and like, the fact that Sony's got Marvel Token where they could add costumes and characters from the movies and stuff like that, and Spider-Man. Because I still feel like what Spider-Man 2, they need, like, I felt like they just kind of left it high and dry. Like, they were pumping so much content into the first Spider-Man game, like the outfits. Like, I felt like I always were throwing outfits at it. Like from Miles Morales and things like that. Like, I feel like the Spider-Man 2, they just kind of something would happen. I don't know if it was the leak or the breach that really messed them up, but like something happened because I feel like that Spider-Man 2 had like another year of probably updates and expansions to it. Like they just kept going, and they kind of held up. I don't know. Lego Batman. I think we've seen enough of that. Isn't that out already? It's coming out soon. Another
Lego Batman. Yeah, it comes out in May, I think.
Yeah. It's about Wolverine, dude. They're gonna go all in at Wolverine. I think that's kind of like. I think they said Spider-Man, and we're gonna go Wolverine. Well, let's see.
I think somebody said that there's some dialogue in something or in a tweet or something saying that what's his name? Not Deadpool, but no. What's the other character? The blind character.
Gambit?
No.
Daredevil.
Daredevil, yeah. That Daredevil is in the is a character inside of the Wolverine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like add another character that you could a playable character?
I don't know if it's playable or just like you cross paths with Daredevil in the game and stuff like that, you know. Because it said and they put all kind of articles out talking about he said, what are you, a lawyer? And that was supposed to be a reference to Daredevil or whatever. Yeah. So
wait,
don't know,
Wolverine. Wait a second. TCMF Games Wolverine PS5 PlayStation currently has a hidden trailer for Wolverine. They confirmed an update will be coming this spring. This could be just an original teaser from 2029. Next state of play is Thursday, so a trailer for Wolverine. Yeah, I think it's time. I think it's time to show some Wolverine, definitely. Let me see if anybody else saying anything on here. News update Monster Hunter Wilds. Pyro says, here's a prediction. Intergalactic gameplay. Wolverine release date and trailer. Pre-order stuff. Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 teaser. 2027 target. Devil May Cry 6 reveal. Soros gameplay. And a new God of War game. Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer. New Nier game. Bloodborne caught. Legend of Zelda. Wait, what the hell? You're going crazy here. A new Sony IP was shown. The Legend of Zelda Sony movie adaptation. The game. What? Look how plastic thing.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, that would be crazy that they make a movie. Oh wait, what's this?
Sure, but we.
Here's Corey Balrog. Let's see what he said.
Cause I can tell you that all these things are going to be answered in the future, but we've set a lot of things in motion with this game, and we intend to sufficiently answer every one of these things.
Maybe he could be trolling. I don't know. That was an interview from a while ago. It's been time, dude. Like I can't. He's still there. Like right, he still works there.
Yeah, we when he said he was gonna keep his head down and work on whatever he's working on.
He's been quiet.
Like we hadn't seen him in years.
Yeah, man.
He used to tweet all the time.
He used to, yeah. He went dark, man. He went quiet. Like I think the last time he said anything was when Ragnarok was releasing, and they said, Corey, he's like, yeah, this is not mine. This is this guy, but I'm working on my own thing. That was about it.
Yeah.
And he teased that 3 years ago? What was it with Ragnarok? Yep. Detective C's predictions. He says Soros, Onimusha, Phantom Blade 0, God of War, Death Stranding 2 PC release date. We don't need that stuff. We don't have time for that. Star Wars Eclipse, Star Wars Pod Racing game. But didn't we see that already? At Keely's thing?
Saw that already, yeah.
Stellar Blade 2, Devil May Cry 6. They keep saying the Devil May Cry 6 thing. PSSR 2.0 update snippet. Ghost of Yote Legends. Marvel, Token. Destiny Warriors. Marathon. A first-party surprise. Kingdom Come upgrade. Yeah, Kingdom Come 2. Final Fantasy VII Remake, Mouse PI game. The hell's that? Controllers and shit. RE9 shit. Indie games that I ain't typing out. Wolverine, but you'll see more of that later this year. Lego Batman update and something from Rockstar, not GTA 6. Starfield won't be there. Bethesda has a developer direct thing next month. Yeah, keep that shit over there. Something from Rockstar, not GTA 6? Well, we're gonna be man. You think they could do Manhunt or they do Max Payne? Aren't they doing Max Payne remake? That's what it is. Max Payne remake. That's what it is. There you go. You heard it here, Grinders. Max Payne remake. Max Payne 1 remake. Wasn't that rumored? Or Red Dead 2 PS5 release? Didn't they just do a Red Dead 2 update? Jaydub, didn't they do a Red 2 update? Uh-oh, Jaydub leave? Oh, he's here, right? Jaydub's still here. Jaydub, you muted. Oh. Yeah, I thought Max Payne. Yeah, see, swag bag's on my page. There we go, swag bag. I got somebody in the Grindhouse. There we go. I thought Max Payne was rumored to be remade. I think that sounds like a thing to do. Oh, Remedy's doing that. Oh shit, see, not Rockstar. A Red Dead R1, Red Dead Redemption 1. They already did Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, the Mickey Mouse PI game. You got to check out Mouse PI. Oh no, Mouse PI is that black and white first-person shooter thing, right? I saw that a while. Yes, dude, that does look fire, dude. When's that coming out? 6 days ago, they had a trailer for him, the Mouse PI. Yes, it was the black and white. Yeah, this is it.
Jack, over here.
You see it?
What's this about, Wanda? Care to toss me a cheese crumb? Or are we doing our usual tug of war?
I guess it is. But they're making Control 2, Remedy, aren't they?
A magician.
A magician?
Lost maybe it was
like
the
some
connection.
wacko waving a stale mozzarella stick in front of a bunch of
All right,
bored
well,
middle-aged...
let's see. Remember, IGN's playing here, so we know what we're going to get.
Flies always swarm rotten cheese.
Looks cool. I saw the Hulk reference in Wolverine, yeah. Yeah, this is pretty damn slick. But they should have the blood, like the blood is red. Is that what happens? Why does it walk around all stealthy? Is this stealth? Or they're just IGN playing slow. Oh, the blood should be red. That'd be pretty cool. It looks cool. The art style is cool. I don't know about the gameplay though. Looks a little dry. I think it's just IGN though. IGN is the worst. It's the worst. Dude is walking around like molasses. Look at this. It's like, what does the left stick do? Editor, what does this button do? Look at this. Open the door. Yo, IGN. What are we doing here? What the hell? Yo, who's playing this game? What's wrong with these people at IGN? Look at them. It's like somebody gave them a Goo Goo Gaga controller. Why are they walking around so slow? They make the game look boring. Look how slow they're moving. They're moving around like I feel like a stealth game. Like a one-hit kill. Oh my god, yo. This is frustrating as hell watching them open. Like, why are they moving so that they turn around so slow? It's like, all right,
and shinglers and their explosive barrels.
Yo. Why are they... Look how fast you move when they jump. But they're not sprinting. They're using old controllers. They don't want to push the stick too far. Look how slow they're moving. They make it look like it's a one-hit kill. Like... Gabagool. Yeah, it'd be cool if the blood was red. Maybe there's an option to turn that on. That will look cool. If black and white and the blood is red, like, yeah. Is this AI playing, Big Money? Is this Big I playing? Well, Jaydub, thank you for coming on. I don't know what happened. You still here? Oh, Jaydub dropped off his connection. Well, Jaydub, thank you so much for being on, man. I really appreciate it. It was great chatting it up with you, man, catching up. Been a while, but hey, anytime you want to come back, man, you're welcome at the Grindhouse. Yo, this is like they're putting me to sleep here with this gameplay. Will Hook, Will H Cook, member of a year, Killer Bean game. Killer Bean game with this? You want me to look that one up? Yo, let me see. Who's playing this game? Exclusive gameplay. Yo, developers. If you want to sell your game, come closer to the Gaming Grindhouse microphone. If you want to sell your game, do not, well, I put reverb on. Do not let IGN play your game, nor give them exclusive gameplay. You heard it here from the Gaming Grindhouse. Do not give it to IGN. Anybody else. But do not let them play your game. It puts people to sleep. And that's been the message from the Gaming Grindhouse. IGN, exclusive gameplay. Yo. Stop. Yeah, get him in here. All right, open the slider. I know it's cold out there. I know it's cold. Yeah, I know. I know it's cold out there. But here, I'll give you the microphone. Tell them what you gotta say.
Stop! Enough!
Thanks, Huggy. Go back outside. Yo, IGN, I feel like I'm watching Hellblade gameplay. Oh my goodness, I'm about to go to sleep. You made me just not want to play this game. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I'm sorry. Grind is like, I'm so sorry. When I first saw the game, I'm like, oh wow, this looks cool. But then I'm bored. I'm bored of that game. Please don't show this at the PlayStation show unless somebody else is playing it. But I was like, they blew my mind right there. IGN put me to sleep. They put me to sleep. And nobody has commented saying like, it's a detective version of BioShock. I don't know. I don't know why they're walking around so slow. You know. But yeah. They kind of bored me. IGN money had. That's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Exactly. Glinza got the recipe of success in 2026 is no IGN gameplay and no Keeley endorsements. Exactly. That is the pathway. You got to write a book, Glinza. That is the pathway to success. Is no IGN gameplay, no exclusive gameplay. I will not give. Play it yourself. Like this is where a dev play the game yourself and upload the video to YouTube. You do yourself a better service than giving it to IGN to play it. And that does not look like BioShock. I don't know why these people are talking about BioShock because the guy's moving like molasses. He's a big daddy. Dude, you have no powers. You need your powers on your left hand to be BioShock. You walk around with a gun and just shooting, and the enemies look kind of like they glide up to you. Yeah, that's no BioShock. And whether it's the gameplay or not, that didn't even sell me on the game. It looked cool, but that looks like a boring ass gameplay. But it could just be IGN. No, those cartoon graphics are... No, it's neat. It's a cool style. I want the blood to be red, though. That would be cool. Black and white with red blood. That would be very cool. But, man, IGN did not do that game service. Exactly. Clinton said Jaydub saw that game. He goes, oh, none of that horse. He said, who put that as a prediction? I'm getting off of this show. I'm not going to be associated with that. That's what Jaydub said. He's like, who put the IGN gameplay up here? That unsold me. It did. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, wow, this looks really cool. And then IGN, and then I was just watching. I'm like, ugh. Looks very dull. I don't think it's open world. No, it's I don't know. I like the angry bullet icon. Is that Troy Baker? Why is nobody saying like this IGN person like it was horrible? Nah, I guess not. I guess everybody loves IGN over there. This must be the IGN Glaze team. The voice acting was so bland. It's Troy Baker. Like, oh, please. Enough Troy Baker. Troy Baker being in the game either does not sell me either. That not sold me. Anyway, let's see what the chat says here. It's called a Mouseathon. No, it's called Mouse PI. It was somebody thought it was going to be a state of play. But, Leo, I'm going to be... What time is the state of play? The state of play is on Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will make myself... Hopefully, I can be available. I think I can. So, I'm going to be streaming it live so we can react live to it. And we cooking live. And we're cooking both ways. If we're cooking excitement... or we're cooking where Herman got a turtleneck on and he's showing us Goo Goo Gaga games. We're going to roast him either way, but it's going to be fun, entertaining, and you know you come here to Gaming Grindhouse, you have the best time on the interwebs of YouTube because we call it the way it is and we have fun doing it. Hey, you like it, I don't like it, I like it, you don't like it. We're all grinders and it's fun. And everybody has their own opinions and stuff and we have a great time doing it and we entertain and I try to have laughs and entertainment, sound clips, music, and more. And by the way, music, Grinders, you earned it tonight with incredible memberships. And I actually owe you memberships because of the awesome generosity of your grinding chat. So I am and sending them out. And I'm inviting you to the Gaming Grindhouse VIP balcony. And I'm sending them out now, Grinders. And you also hit your goal of the music. So you're going to get that new Trash Finger song, which stay tuned. It is a blast. Who did I get? Arzon, Boom Boom Geek, Dr. Killshot, Game 8 Chronicles, and Ozanite. Welcome. You're going up to the balcony with the VIPs and everybody else that got gifted members. If you want to be a VIP and come up to the balcony, hit that $5 and you'll be a VIP and you get some access to the music like you're going to hear here. If you want all of it, Ultimate Grinders is the tier that you want to be on. They're at the they're in the penthouse. So welcome to the balcony. Nassim looking for the lamb sauce. Grinders, it's been an absolute fantastic show. Thank you again. We will grind in those gears tonight, but you're going to get an awesome song right here. Let me get it prompted up for you. But man, oh man, we got to get some booty cheeks clapping in here. Where is he? Trash Finger Booty is the song you earned for the super chat goal. And you also hit that other goal for the VIPs, which I just gave out. Awesome stream. I had a blast. Shout out to Jaydub for coming on the show. Awesome to have him on. Welcome anytime. We'll get some more guests on here as well. I'm going to be reaching out to Folky and friends, and we're going to get some more grinders out here to get some more grinds on my gears perspectives from everything else that's going on here. And it saves me from my ranting voice as well because we've been grinding those gears. But here you go, grinders. Thank you again. Hit that like button. Share it out. Wrong show. Why'd I do that? And here you go. Trash Finger Booty, take it away.
Wood up the dashboard, another patch day. Green level growing, and it all goes gray. Was gonna clone ranks, now I'm stuck in the queue. Every left 8 hits, and it plays like glue. Mad booty with the trash finger. Test the code, and the bugs all linger. Every time that you fix my game, feels like you're setting it on flame. Trash finger on the big red button. Turn my fun into crash and stutter.
But we can't end on a trash finger. We got a state of play, so let's get that cooking music in here. Let's go! It's coming! State of play, Grinders!
Let's go! Lobby full, names in the queue, thumbs ready like what we gon' do. Countdown, clock in my chest, whole squad all saying we next. Big screen glow on my face, I'm zone. New world waiting on, press start tone. State of play, we go insane. Level up again, feel it in my veins, push it to the edge. Breaking every frame, state of play, say my name. State of play, we go insane. Level up again, riding on the wave, hype train coming. I'm the one they crave, I'm the one they crave. Jack going wild, flood over modes, leaks in the air, rumors they flow. Boss fight hard, pounding like rage, every new drop got me out my cage. One shot, this is that reveal. Whole room freeze when the logo sees. State of play, we go insane. Level up again, feel it in my veins, push it to the edge. Breaking every frame, state of play, say my name. State of play, we go insane. Level up again, riding on the wave, hype train coming. I'm the one they crave, yeah, I'm the one they crave.
Thank you again, Grinders. Good night.